Oh, nice. We're live, back on YouTube, baby. I got lucky. Sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah, sorry about that. That's supposed to always be live, by the way. If I'm live on Twitch, then YouTube should always be live. Okay, let's go ahead and... Hey, Haruto might. He might. He might do it. I don't know. Might get a gift from here. Wait, what? Wait, Danny Fan beat Nephew? Damn, Nephew probably hates Geef with a passion. Damn, bro, this tournament is so random. How the fuck is Nephew out? Also, what about Chris CCH? Danny Fam made top 8 listening to some anime girl music. Why you gotta do him like that, man? Wait, what? What is this? No stream? Is it? Wait, that'd be crazy if what if it showed my stream available while someone was like right here? That'd be crazy, huh? I'm guessing only the host the host of the tournament can put their Twitch or put their like their VOD here, huh? Or the link to their stream. I gotta catch you in one of these tourneys, Snake. Why you want to catch me? What you want me for? There's a nice plethora of pros all over the place. Yeah, you got tons of options. Nah, I'm joking. Set a profile pic on your Start GG. Why? Let's see who won the first match. What? Use the smile cam as profile pic. Yeah, I lost in winners. Gotta get better, man. Hey, it's a new season, you know. Things are a little different. Maybe JP didn't get changed that much though, but a few other. I feel like this season is a tiny bit more offensive, huh? People are scared of perfect parry. They should be less scared of perfect parry than they were before, because it's harder to hit. Yeah. How have they not played? Oh, maybe they're playing the entire set, but they're not updating until the entire thing is done. That's what I do. What's that? Read that again, Snake. I think my stream is like a few seconds behind, like probably like 10, maybe something like that. Or like some days my stream is really far behind, and then other days it's not. Like Yeah, that's like 3 seconds behind. But sometimes that shit's like 20 seconds behind, though. Scott might take it all. Is he going far? You're outside my window? Really? You're this high in the air? Who's out? Oh, Viscount? Well, then why is he saying? I need to figure out exactly how good or bad Zangief is immediately. And I'm playing him, and it's just like, you know, sometimes it's kind of good, and then sometimes it's really bad. You know? So is this tourney the test run? No, this is a real tournament. There's no testing anything. Enzo won? What? Wait, how do you know? How the hell do you know that? Oh, CFN. Oh, true. True. Wait, so I have to fight Enzo? Or... Wait a minute. Wasn't Enzo fighting... Wait. Enzo beat Chris CCH or who was it again? Was it Chris or... I think he beat Chris, right? The rematch. Enzo beat Chris? Damn. All right. Oh, I forgot I wasn't in a room. Oh, nice. Boom, boom. Why is my thing circling like that? Oh,
A new warrior has entered the ring.
bum 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 bum. What? Motherfucker's chest is so big. Yo, what? Oh, fuck! Forgot about that. Fucking hell, bro. Oh my god.
sweet spot.
The sweet spot.
Round one. Fight. Siberian Express. I got it.
Oh, okay, that's really good. That's really good. Really good. Woo! And right Oh, whoa. Wait, all that was safe? That's crazy. That whole thing is safe. Even the super. That's why that's great, bro. What? I'm clinched. What? Let's see. What? How did I get standing light kicked right there? My crouch medium is 9 frames. His standing heavy kick is 5. Wait a minute. How did I get in the corner again? Oh, that. How the hell did you hit me with this? Oh, I walked a little bit. And I hit standing medium kick. Oh my God. Wait, no, I hit standing light kick. Oh. I walked a tiny bit and I hit crouch standing light kick. I should have just hit crouch medium kick like I normally do. Damn. Bro, he risked it all on that. Oh my God. Anything would have won. Damn. Well, our run ends there. Oh shit. Fuck, I don't even. Yeah, I don't remember. Boom, 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 boom. Well, what did you guys think about that run? What do you guys think about Zangief? Like just, or not Zangief, me playing. Or like, what do you guys think about, like I was playing good, right? But I feel like what I'm doing isn't paying off hard enough. It's like I'm just poking people here and there, no knockdown, no corner, no throw loops. It's just like all, it's just, it feels like it's like I'm not playing Street Fighter 6. I'm playing like some other game. But if I get hit, I go immediately to the corner. And it's like, that's my entire experience with the game. But only because I play Zangief though. I think you should play whoever you want. You have to guess all the time with Geef, even on your offense? Yeah. Time to drop. Wait for Alex. Full screen running bear grab. Oh, so I mean I don't want to get into why I did that too much. But Zangief's fast running bear grab is based on proximity away from your opponent. And so I was barely out of the range of getting the actual move that I wanted to get. But instead I got the bad one. Yeah, that's what happened. Did you get some points? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't really like this Zangief. He's like a walking. I don't know. His pokes. What does he need? He needs a green hand. I need like better combos. The proximity is just bad design. Let me choose my best grab. Well, yeah, the player should always be in control of which move they're doing. It shouldn't be proximity based. That's kind of why they took away close proximity moves. Remember they had that? Actually, if you guys didn't play older games than Street Fighter V, you guys probably don't even know about that. But some of the older Street Fighter games had different moves based on how close you were to your opponent. But they took that out in 5. And then they kept it out in 6, but then they decided to make Zangief's running bear grab proximity based. It's like who's the perfect character for me in this game? It ain't Zangief. Well, at least I don't think it is. Ryu? Akuma's mad fun now? Yeah, I'm kind of playing Akuma. His health is kind of low though. You got to be extra careful. You know what I should... Maybe Zangief in this game isn't actually Zangief. Maybe he's someone else. He's Shige's Geef. That's what it is. Wait, how do I watch? Wait, where's the... Okay. So, brackets. Okay. What? Ooh, damn, Chris T made top 8. Hey, Samurai. Samurai. Wait, what? Wait, top it. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, wow. Hold on. I didn't even know the shit was live.
When you see people playing good footsies, it's just a beautiful thing to watch. It's magical a lot of times because it's so hard to do. It's funny because, you know, footsies, aka...
Why does Japan swear Geef is top 3?
Fundamentals are like one of the hardest things to learn. And look at this. Axel.
I don't know, actually. I don't know why they do that.
Mr. Terry Bogard.
The idea is that whenever Japan makes a tier chart, tier chart, it's just a meme.
what I'm talking
So,
about. Watch out for this throw.
not
Oh, he
really
tried
spooky.
it! Punish, counter, big. Oh, the uppercut read from Chris. I like that.
And keep in mind, if obviously this was the character.
You can see me
I
playing
almost feel
JP.
like
I
Manon
do
is
too,
real
actually. I
legit
kind of wish I
about
played him when the game
using
first
material,
came out,
and it
bro.
benefited him and it worked out
Oh my
great when he
god.
took the
My
tournament.
JP would be
And look at
fucking
what it's done for Axel
gross.
here.
Oh no, he's had this way before CEO. Oh,
Oh,
plus.
no, not. I was talking about Lashar. I was talking about Lashar. You know, people were like.
Cammy? I think I would have a
Axel.
nasty
They were
Cammy too.
chanting Terry in the crowd when it looked like he wasn't sure
But I
where to
don't know
go,
if I
and
would
he went with
enjoy.
Terry,
I don't know.
so.
She's
I see. That's fair. Dude, somebody in the chat was correct. Like Asriel said.
damn. What if Alex is fucking ridiculously fun though,
Yeah, that's
and
right,
good?
you're right. And Lakers too, right?
Why not just say fucking and go my?
You know,
True.
obviously,
Hard to talk
That was a
about.
bad. Why did you DI right there, Chris? What are you doing,
Yeah.
bro? That standing fucking
Oh,
bro. Did
what?
chat? Did that standing light kick get better? What? That beat his DP?
That's gotta kill.
That beat his run DP?
Stand up. That's like 50% life right there.
Oh, he's not dead
Oh,
though.
I'm an idiot. Don't worry about it, chat.
Uh oh. Holy shit!
me.
Whoa!
Oh, if you kept
Yo,
it,
what?
You would have been fine, brother. If you kept the
Yo.
tight, you would have been fine.
Wow. Oh, Chris T just finding that level 3 right in that critical.
How did you?
right in
Wait,
there.
Chris is already up
Obviously
2
gonna spend
games.
A lot of meter to finish off that life, but you know, again, as I've always said, the round count is the most valuable resource out of them all.
Oh, Jesus. What a call out to put Chris T at match point.
Damn, Chris T might win this, huh?
But I do like,
Bro,
that
Crouch,
Axel
this
Terry
shit is
has
just the
been
truth, isn't
playing
it?
really well here,
It's the-
but now
it's-
all of a sudden Chris
guys,
in the corner, the safe jump,
chat.
and,
He's literally in the corner. I gotta drop Keith, bro.
said that strong
I gotta
fierce,
drop that fucker.
isn't even really a
One little mistake, that ass is in the corner, baby.
jump attack. Unless
Oh
you
my
can
God.
burn that one frame. Now I gotta double check because
The thing is Ken is not the only character that's putting you
because I remember trying to do that
in the
before.
This is just the Geefs. This is just a Zangy problem. This is not a problem with anyone else, I don't think.
So you might be, right.
Maybe Manon doesn't really like.
Let me see
Actually,
that.
maybe Manon's even,
Run top.
bro. Maybe even Manon's corner carry is really good too.
Are you gonna test it right now, James?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm testing it right now.
I hate you so much. I hate
I'm
you
literally
so much.
testing it. You know, I
Snake,
can
well,
even
Shige wants you to
probably
use
put
crouch
an
light kick
online
tick throw.
stream
Fuck
so
that.
You guys can
I ain't
see,
using that.
but I'm not gonna do that. So.
So I
I'll
can
take
get
that,
jumped
I
on.
guess. But Chris T, moving on 3-0.
Sad
Very
day, the day
similar
you
to
dropped Geef.
Zach Boz. I actually don't even know what this.
Well, I didn't want to drop
record
Geef
is like between Zach Boz and Chris T. Go ahead.
for this
It's
tournament
plus
because
43,
this shit
and
just
so
came
it's
out of
not a safe
nowhere.
jump. So I can't get it to safe
Like
jump.
we were watching
You
CEO,
do have to
then
do
we were
like
watching
a
combo
micro
breaker
walk
first, then
for a frame,
CEO,
but that's, like, almost
and then
impossible, so.
we did this,
That's nice.
and then the next thing you know, World Warrior was here.
I'll say
Yeah, I
it.
can't
don't
jump.
care.
Yeah, CPT jump scare.
We
Yeah,
do have our loser side slowly
And
kind
so-
of out, right? We have actually Enzo the whole
it's too
content.
soon to
They
drop
pulled out in
Geef.
the bottom slot, going up against
You know, I
Scott
can't
Kenny.
just like
Sam
learn
Lillard has to face off against
a
Samurai.
character in like 2 days.
But-
You know what I mean?
Very interesting
Snake, drop
development.
Geef, don't
Noah
listen to
the
chat.
Prodigy is in the
What do you mean?
bottom
Don't listen to
of
chat. No one in the chat is telling me to continue play to continue to play him.
the match between
Literally,
OQ. Let me take a look at
every single comment I've seen in the chat is saying that I shouldn't play
I
Geef.
was talking to Vi before the stream started here, and we were talking about
Or that I
the
should play
state
JP
of
or Cammy.
SoCal Street Fighter, and yeah, we have a lot of really cool newcomers.
Geef is
uh,
basura. He is
I don't think you can call
basura.
Enzo and Noah the
But you
Prodigy
know,
necessarily newcomers. At
In the
this
case
realm.
that
They've played
Zangief
for quite
actually
some
isn't
time.
trash and that he's like
But, you
okay.
know, we've had guys like
This is why I keep
I'm not
bringing
sure
up
if he's
the
gonna
idea
stay
that
over
maybe
here,
he's
but
not
he's
my
definitely
kind of
He's
character
been playing for quite some time.
because
But
I don't
he's,
really
definitely
I don't
making
really-
his name slowly here in Southern
I just
California
I don't like his
as well.
play style.
And obviously, as we mentioned, Axel
I don't like
here,
gambling
which is
so
cool
much.
to
I want
see,
like some
making up
I want
for
something
it.
solid.
That is not an easy
No
thing to do
Diddy.
here.
Oh shit.
how
Let's go,
consistent
baby.
a lot of the players have been grinding
Fucking
out
go.
season 1 and 2. You're definitely going to see a lot of consistency. right?
That was
You're
a
gonna
bad
see lot of the
sweep.
same players. You're going to see a lot of the same
Well,
characters.
guess you're in the
Some of them
corner.
I mentioned it before. Honestly, I think that's pretty healthy. Honestly.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Axel took out.
Wait a minute. That standing light kick is hitting from further away because I'm bigger now? Is that why I feel so much better?
As well.
That shit feels like a bro. Did Ken's standing light kick get changed, or is it just Zangief's shitty hurt box? I swear to God, that button is fucking crazy good now. That button is insane. This hurt box nerf is fucked. It's actually way worse than I thought it would be. Ooh, you burned out. Yeah.
There was maybe like a really bad Dr. Danny fan. He's trying to set something up for Enzo.
Just fireball. What is he gonna do, Larry? Yeah.
Oh yeah, just go.
Hey, if he would have level 1 that shit, bro, I would have lost my
I mean,
mind.
interesting here, like, you know, we were talking about some of the players that were beaten over here, and I'm trying to see, like, Snake Eyes apparently got sent to losers bracket.
I'm
by,
out of the tournament, bro.
Axel, but I'm trying to see who took. Oh, Enzo the Hokage just beat Snake Eyes, so now he's fighting another Zangief.
Wait, this is Enzo?
Right on the screen right
Wait,
now.
what the
Again,
fuck? I thought this was Chris T. I'm tripping.
with standing
I didn't even look at the name. I just literally assumed it was Chris T.
at least in the counterpoke strategy, right?
Maybe it's because I
didn't
just saw
even
him
call
playing.
out What Dr. Danny Fam was doing, dude. I'm just gonna call him DDD.
Yeah, that's standing light. That shit's
So-
busted, bro.
it's so
Look
hard.
at, bro, he's doing way worse than me.
Fam, that's it, Danny Fam. I think
Dude,
that
it's-
works.
it's
Bro, how shitty is it that you have to... How shitty is it
Right? He just kinda rolls off the
that someone fights me
apologize to Dr. Danny Fam.
twice,
Yell at me for comparing him to Danny Rand, so-
and then me and you are using the same character, and then they have to fight you?
Can I just say it countered the start.
That's
of
pretty
something
fucked, bro.
From the side of Zangief.
That
I
is
thought maybe
incredibly
it was
cursed.
perhaps.
Like, they got the best fucking practice they could have ever wished for.
Tundra Storm.
But you know what? What if he still loses, though? Does that mean I'm ass? Or does that mean, like,
not-
what does that
You're
mean?
not wrong.
What if Danny Fam beats him, though?
Big risk, obviously.
That means I'm
Whether or not
trash.
How viable it is.
No, I'm joking. It doesn't mean I'm trash.
Oh my god,
Um,
that push-up was so dangerous. What a check on that.
It actually looked like Danny.
But see,
Fam
there's so many
was
routes.
jumping afterwards. I
It's
don't
like,
know
okay,
was
what if he
jumping
beats
in
Enzo and then he
jump
loses
for
to,
Enzo
like, some other
to go
kid?
up for the Borscht Dynamite
It's like, okay,
instead.
does that make Zangief any better then?
Maybe I'm wrong.
It means maybe he knows some tech you don't know. No. Let me answer my own question
Danny
for
Fam
you.
was doing such a good job up until this point where he gets cornered.
Sometimes you do heavy SPD with Geef, and it lands.
Spends all the meters. Should this be able to kill?
No, not enough for the jackhammer.
Oh, and Enzo has the DB. And here we go. Ken is so scary.
And then sometimes, whoa, what was that? Was that on fucking block?
No, 100% he just did it. Danny Fam.
That was
trying to
like
press
fucking
the
like
button.
20% damage on block. What the hell was that? And it was
Prevent
plus.
chip damage
It was
from
-1.
Because Enzo did.
Wait.
After that string, he was gonna be plus, right? Because of burnout.
That
So
should-
he's standing light kick.
-1
forward
on
fireball
block.
Again into
-1 on
the
block,
right
yeah.
shift.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
We're beyond the realm of safe on block. We're talking. We're almost plus, but not quite.
Damage on this combo. Ooh.
I can't believe, bro, a super being
nice
plus on
whip
block.
punish.
What? And it's not JP.
Spacing right now. Well, okay, of course he misses the standing heavy.
That was such a
I was
risky
about to
sweep.
say Enzo's spacing had been on fire up.
Bro,
to
Danny Fam. Oh, you're burned out.
Walk
Wait,
up and
what? What
punish
are
the
you?
standing medium punch?
Bruh.
Season 3, brother. Season 3.
God, dang.
Bruh. Yeah,
Burned.
Zangief with that bigger hurt box. I will admit I still don't fully understand exactly how that change works, but
Oh, it's so bad, James.
because I've seen a lot of characters now have Zangief specific combos and such.
It's
that you
so
use the
fucked,
corner,
bro. You get
and-
clipped
and
by all
I think
kinds of
even
shit
outside
neutral
the
now.
corner, so
You got to watch your
it's like they
toes.
moved his hurt box like forward a little bit or something. I'm not sure.
Possibly.
No, it's cursed, bro.
I would
It's enough to make me just.
Once the
Well,
initial hit box
well, I mean-
I actually haven't been able to study it.
I don't know if the hurt box thing is why I would want to drop Zangief. The reason I would want to drop him is more so because
See right here.
his playstyle
Enzo
is just
Hokage
whack
with
to
the
me.
lead
I
of
don't
the
know.
drive game,
But
but
the hurt box
ooh,
definitely doesn't
lockdown
help though.
coming in for Zangief.
Ooh,
Go.
shit.
Tuck him in, you're dead. There we go. The first round.
There
I
we
might
go.
be wrong. Was that the first round from Danny?
Characters having
I
Zangief
think
specific
so.
combos is so cursed.
It's either the first or the
Characters
second,
have
right? So,
Zangief
it has been pretty much all
specific
Enzo.
throw
Nice.
loops.
SBD,
Because
okay.
normally they would have a 1-frame throw loop on characters,
Hit.
but on Zangief it's a 3-frame
Dash up.
throw loop.
Enzo just trying to back
And
away.
by the way, a
Oh, that's
1-frame
cool.
throw loop is
He's
very
obviously burnout.
hard in this game.
I just
Very
saw
hard.
that.
Because there's no like pattern. There's no like
Enzo, level 2 is available for Danny.
cues that you can use to like throw.
You know?
Or maybe there
He's
are,
too
but
far out.
even with those, it's still really hard.
Because obviously the light one is 0, so
But against Geef, you can legitimately just like throw his ass with Chun-Li as a 3-frame throw loop.
3 super.
What do you think about Cammy's playstyle?
He recognized this and short counter hit. I'm gonna give him the
I feel like
benefit
I
of the
should
doubt.
just play
I'm gonna
Akuma.
confirm from Danny. I'm just gonna say it. I don't care if he was buffering or not. I'm gonna say confirm, brother.
What do you
watch
like?
the VOD back, I'm gonna say confirm, brother.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I play them already, but I've never really like sat down and actually like, you know what I mean? Like how I do with Zangief. I've never done that with him. I just kind of play him on the side for fun. I don't really like try to learn anything with him really, outside of fundamental stuff. I don't know like his combos and shit.
I think his overall decision making in neutral
Footsie based Akuma would be crazy. That's what I'm saying. That's the plan.
Now it's
Like, how you gonna get in, bro?
2 fierces, now a sweep.
Bro, look how far away he was when he shimmied right there.
That's unfortunate. I swear if I
You
get
big
thrown
fucking-
on their wake up.
What's the name of those big ass
And it was also really far, by the way.
like diesel
Oh,
trucks
yes,
that
man.
carry
One jumping in.
airplane aircraft equipment and shit?
He tried the running bear grab.
I don't think they're called diesel trucks. They're like some other shit.
Wow.
Wow, look at the chip.
Wow. I didn't know Shippu did that much chip. It shipped. That was on the second hit. It chip killed him.
Yeah, because he did ODG.
They made Zangief the size of a fucking aircraft carrier, bro.
Maybe like 3 to 5.
This motherfucker's way too
I mean,
big.
I thought it was gonna chip slowly on each kick, but maybe I was just read it wrong.
How many burnout deaths is that?
The
2.
ODG ride did most of the hallway.
It's about to burn out again. I think you lost.
He did.
Why would you do that? You could have burned him out.
My Tatsu combos over
He's
here.
over here fucking swagging. All he had to do was DI into a corner combo and then DI and dead.
Get the sweep.
Yeah, people not even doing the correct thing against Geef, and he's still losing.
I don't think there was enough of a gap to get the
'Cause he-
armored standing heavy punch out of there.
Damn.
And that should do it right there.
It's Jover.
Enzo, the Hokage, taking it 3-1
Bro looks free
over
for
Dr.
Kin?
Danny Pham in
No,
the
I don't
loser
I mean,
side. 2 Zangiefs in a row. Snake Eyes and then Dr. Danny Pham.
That's quite the track record. Especially with how strong both players are and how dominant they've been for a while. I feel like, well, okay, I feel like Snake Eyes hasn't really been able to find his way just yet. I mean, he was still very, very dominant in Season 1. He was still very much so a threat in Season 2. In Season 3, it's still like you're still working out the kinks and trying to figure out what the hurt box is looking like.
Exactly.
Sam is also kind of going through that as well. There have been a lot of changes where I feel like would have benefit Danny a little bit more, trying to whiff some of these normals right in front of a Ken player's face and then be able to kind of bait for a whiff punish.
Hey, can you guys hear?
So
I feel like it's kind of low.
Snake Eyes' tapes and see what had
Let
happened
me-
there for the most part.
Yeah,
Give him the
just
benefit of the doubt. But
Let me
also,
turn this up a
Enzo,
little bit.
I think overall his decision making was very, very strong towards his corner pressure.
Dude, his neutral was really great, and but I mean, thank you for the raid, Mr. Danny Pham, raiding over here, and well played, good job. Definitely is gonna get some points at least for the next few weeks for this U.S. Canada West region. But as you can see here, we do have a matcherino.
Oh,
So,
cool. I still don't know how the fuck this works. Bro,
let's
I
continue
literally
Matcherino
thought
over
Matcherino
here. I'm gonna
was
click on the
you
link.
donate
I'm
and then
gonna log
Matcherino
in,
matches
click
whatever you
on
donated.
I log in via my Google.
Like, am I tripping? Was that
Anyway,
ever a
while he's doing
thing?
That, what you guys need to
Was
do
that ever a
if you're
thing? Like,
logged
ever?
in, you see on the top right
not?
of the screen where it says claim code. You can do that for absolutely nothing, and it goes towards a contribution of.
It
the
was a
project.
thing? What happened to that?
If you feel financially saucy, you can.
Someone here
contribute
said you
for the
got
benefit of
15
your own heart
15
if you
what?
want to,
Points?
Towards the players, towards the world.
I'll take
warrior
that.
Pool, if need be, but if not, hey, no worries, no problem at all. In the meantime, again, let's kind of take advantage and get all these codes claimed.
What's a lot of money?
to
Oh, them
add
matching
on
the
a little
amount of
bit
money you
extra,
put in?
right?
Yeah,
No
that's a
harm in
fuck
doing
ton.
so, right?
Actually,
Yep, I absolutely just got my
Wait a minute, let me-
25 cents in there, and I see all the people here. I see no apple pie for you.
Wait, would you be able to game the
Tactile,
system if they
Arsonist
matched
is in here,
the amount of
Jim
money
Kubak,
you put in?
Mattboy 69, Draylon, what is this? Aldrin, Aurelano.
I feel like this should be an
Also, shout
easy
out
thing to think about, but for some reason I'm having a
Fantastic
hard time
for the
thinking about it.
$5 direct contribution as
Because like if I
well.
put in 1,000,
Damn, Fontese? Appreciate
they-
it, dog.
Look at that.
I'm
look at
just
that.
getting
I
back
guess
my own.
all the Honda buffs are getting.
I'm probably
a lot
losing
more
money,
prize
actually.
money these days,
Because the
right?
money
So
is
you can-
spread out, right?
You know, you are correct.
It was based on
Correct.
clicks,
I definitely
something
think
like
the
that. I'm
road
pretty sure it
before
was.
It went through correctly.
Yeah, I remember
Yes,
them
sir.
matching
Look at
the
that.
amount of
Pretty
money you
easy,
put
right?
in.
We have so many more codes to give out. That's a quarter of a code. Honestly, it's a pretty good deal.
You
For
know, if there
absolutely
was
nothing,
like
being able to support like that, pretty damn
an
good.
angel
Let's
version
use
of
up all these codes,
Arturo,
right? Let's get it out of the way
who
before we get into our
actually-
top 4, so we can all
like that
focus
whole
on the
thing just
action
never
as it
happened.
comes through.
Yep, shout out to Ding
and then it
Pot,
went in the right
LOL,
direction,
it's
I feel like
for,
the FGC would probably be in a different
Orange,
spot.
Gatorman JD, and
I feel like
as
like
said
a lot of
earlier, to this
tournaments would
dude
probably
named
be
Vicious, look,
PC,
this guy,
and then
he's got
also there would be
this
way more
super
funding
handsome,
actually.
like head, like
When
at
in
profile
terms of these
picture.
Matcherino
That was-
payouts,
that was
like
the
it'd probably be
old
more.
Red Bull days, man.
Oh,
I
that's
totally
right.
forgot.
Yeah, yeah.
I never
think
bothered
people were getting
changing my
paid
profile picture for
when,
certain things, and I'm like, oh,
Or
this is-
I
Yo,
mean, I
FGC
don't know if they were
Wallaby?
getting paid.
Appreciate
It's
you.
more like
One of the nice things
the
about
the pots were,
being Asian
or
and never aging,
the Matcherino
I'm
like.
using one of my Red Bull
money was
pictures on
big- it was
Twitter
bigger,
now,
right?
so-
Would you want to place a guy when he
Right
comes
on.
up? He's gonna be some slow
Right on.
ass zoner. I'm good.
All right,
Nah, I'm not gonna place a guy.
all right. And
What happened to Arturo?
JB is the one that
I'm
made
not gonna
it
talk
into
about
the
it.
top 8 loser side.
But it's
that
very-
we
I
were
mean,
still waiting for.
you can-
He's
you can look
going
it up if you
against
want.
Noah the Prodigy.
Eh, I don't know what the
Going
truth
through
is or
matchups at one
what's
point.
false or
I
what.
think
I
I
don't know.
said this at CEO as well. Like, Luke got some buffs to increase the meter gain, and I was like, man, you just buffed Noah the Prodigy. Because he's
Yeah,
also going to be able to gain meter back, you know, when he's burned out as well quicker.
Yeah,
I just got
talking to
teabagged
Noah
by
Prodigy
Grandmaster
after the first
JP.
round.
I'm High
He
Master.
addressed
What should I do?
I was talking to him, and he's like, you know, I feel like my decision making in regards to like my offense has been a little
mean,
bit better because I don't, even though I'm trying to burn myself out,
I
I'm
don't
not
know what
really
to tell
getting
you.
there.
I feel like
I'm
the
like,
right thing to tell you is
I wonder if
keep
that's
at it,
because of
but
the plus. I wasn't gonna say it out loud,
if I,
but
I mean,
I
the thing
eventually
is,
did.
like,
I'm
if you're
like,
playing
either
this
way,
game
the decision-making
casually,
around it has
it's-
been
you
very
don't really have to play the
So
game, bro.
honestly, he
But
played his- he
you
was
know,
playing
if you want to get
asshole
better, I
for
guess keep
CEO.
playing.
He did a really great job.
I mean, dude, we were just commentating, like, what was it? Like, even just round 2, the start of round 2, and like every match was a top 8 match already.
Oh, JP Mirror. Oh, you also play just teabag him back
Oh,
then.
punish counter! You get steady
Yeah,
fierce
fuck
off
him.
of that. That could have been fierce until level 3. I wonder if
Yeah,
he would've whipped.
yeah, you beat his ass next time, and then you teabag him back.
Punch from Luke just whiffed, and no level 3 from JB that time. He's just gonna go.
Bro, I
for
remember the
sorrow.
first. I remember I told my mom
The
I got
level
into a
2
fight at school,
goes
and she
for
was
the
like, "Did you
pressure
beat his
shimmy,
ass?"
but No
was
other
like-
prodigy and the patience.
Ooh, you were not kidding. You were actually not kidding. about
So
that
terrible,
patience.
man.
That walk
I've come
back
a long
was
way,
so
guys.
slick.
Chat.
What an interruption, yo, JB.
Your
now
boy has come a long
not
way.
allowing Noah the Prodigy to get started. Forward throw, ran right into it. Literally.
Did you though? Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot
Oh,
of
for
the
sure.
meter gain that Luke got was from the medium punch, medium punch, medium punch.
Why is he
combo.
constantly jousting
That's
at
where the
him?
majority of it is right there.
Where you
so-
going? Oh, you
Really
can
hard
actually
to pull
DP.
the hat
Wait,
first,
what?
Honestly.
Wait a minute. Rashid's DP is perfect for that weird neutral jump that Noah does from far away. That shit is probably the best.
Oh,
That shit is the
got
best
hit, but he
fucking.
didn't
Oh,
go
not when
deep.
that happens
Did he
though.
not believe? I mean,
Oh, that's right. Ryu or Rashid doesn't have a real DP.
Rashid the kicker.
I mean, at
Why'd
most,
you get into
can
that fight, though?
send
Bro.
a punch. If it's not a counter hit,
This shit was like literally like I was
outside of
in probably like
sending light punches
fucking
to
like
perhaps
7th,
maybe
6th
driver
grade or some
forward,
shit.
but
I don't even
think it
know.
would have been worth putting himself into burnout if he was going to get minimal damage. Ooh, I like that.
What are the
I feel like Street Fighter
USC
community
characters
gets
with the air
slowly more
special moves
toxic.
that can get you out
What do
of,
you mean?
Throw situations.
Oh my God! What a time to press that crouching medium.
And
punch.
you're gonna get the level 3 off of that, yes.
Oh, you're talking
On
about
that
him
one
teabagging
last
you?
punch, just built
Bro,
the
that's
level
not.
3.
That has nothing to do with the FGC.
Look at those, like, yeah.
That, bro, you can literally go.
Slide walker.
I remember in
No,
Halo,
rush
people used to
in.
teabag your corpse,
what, that's
and your
fine.
corpse, the physics,
Force a little bit of meter usage
they would
on the side
teabag
of
on
it.
top of your
He
corpse,
walks
and then the
into
physics
the
from
bullet. I
the
think
game would
that fatal
make you like
shot, no
moving
matter
shit
what,
up and
I think
down.
he would've done a pretty hefty amount of
It was
chip,
pretty fucked up.
possibly.
And this was old. Halo 2 is old as fuck.
And here we go. Gets the first
This is-
throw.
bro, this is
Maybe
probably like
tries to
Halo
set
1.
that check with that standing light punch. Wake up.
What
Oh,
makes
nice.
Noah fun to watch?
JB with the shimmy this time. Gonna go into the Asana. Last time didn't really get
I only-
much out of it. Let's see what he can get this time. All right, gets the throw, and he's gonna have the power up at least still there. And nice trade combo. Whoa. None of that.
I think sometimes he's fun to watch.
Definitely a
Sometimes.
frame trap, though. Noah the Prodigy was trying to swing his way out. However,
Actually,
JB was
I
just
think-
still a little bit too
Okay, so
pressed
when the game
because
first
of the
came
super
out, he was
speed.
fun to
He
watch
drivers forward
because
and-
we were all like, "What the fuck is this
being
playstyle?"
at that, right, that's
But
gonna be
now-
+1, so JB's still gonna be able to press one after a driver's
We were kind of expecting the game to we were kind of expecting
Noah
this to not
waking
be
up with
like
drive
a
rush
thing
crouching
that's
like
able to be done, and it still
I've
is.
definitely seen Noah more than a
And
lot
so
of
now
other
it
players
just-
wake up with a drive rush, you know, like
It's just like,
I am
okay.
reading that you are not gonna try to go for a button.
I don't really know what to think about it though.
Look at this JB, this pressure trying to get him to the corner, but the neutral.
Yeah, it's fun to watch
jump.
him versus overseas players because they're probably like, "What the fuck is happening?" And you know what they're thinking, huh? You already know.
Throw bait and
You
either
know they're
way,
like, "What the fuck?"
Two
I think he
steps
was-
ahead.
I feel like he was trying to bait out the wake up.
And
driver
that
burst,
part is
right?
fun to
'Cause, You know,
watch.
we've seen Noah do that
Yeah.
a billion times to people.
But when he's versus like some locals
fair.
like
I don't know how much
JB,
drive gauge JB had left
Yeah,
in the
it's just-
tank, but you might be right.
Oh, just ate that standing heavy punch, and Noah the Prodigy was gonna drive rush cancel it.
yeah, he did that pretty well. That was a
Proper
super low
charge.
air punch.
And the air flash knuckle gonna do a ton of damage here. It's like 40. That's like 50%. Jeez.
Not too bad. You still get to withstand all of this pressure afterwards. So JB is trying his damnedest to open up Noah the Prodigy, all the while
Wait, is that a?
losing out on his meter. That's gonna
Get
go.
that in okay, he does get it in time. I was
That's not bad.
almost. I was so scared.
No
that
DP?
he
Oh,
was
you,
jumping
that's what.
so far down.
Okay, that's
Oh,
very
yeah.
disrespectful
Sends
way
the
to kill
meter
someone.
To get the extension
I wish
as a
Zangief had that.
Guaranteed kill.
Imagine that was a combo ender for Zangief.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like if he had thrown out jumping heavy punch,
That shit
you know,
would be- bro, I would
maybe
never stop
stuff
doing
out
that shit.
ASAR because of how meaty it is. JB, right? I
It would
assume
look
it's
fucked
that.
up with Zangief too, because he's so goddamn
I
big.
think so.
Hey, if that was a combo ender
Alright,
for
yeah, I
Geef,
mean, I was
you
going off
would
of
never
your
hear me
ideas, but
complain
alright,
about
man, you
shit,
said
bro.
it.
No, I sorry. I was like looking at the chat over here, trying to figure
Look
out.
at the
if-
game, James. Look at the
Sorry,
game, brother.
Not like this,
People are talking
JB.
about like some.
It's not about our concern. I'll tell you what.
Okay,
It's
okay,
definitely not our
okay. Fair
concern.
enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. My bad.
What?
D uppercut for the rest of the finish.
Wait, how
there.
does JB
Match
hate
point.
playing against Zangief, but he's okay fighting this shit?
JB.
You're okay with this, but you hate Geef?
He's another one of those characters that
What?
You know, Capcom has definitely nerfed him, you know, in small ways enough that a lot of people
What
don't
the f-
consider him
how-
as strong as he used
Oh.
to be. Honestly,
How's the
Yeah, I
tournament?
mean, you're not the only one to kind of like
Great.
share that sentiment as well, but we'll talk about that.
We're watching top 8.
JB now, he's trying to
I'll
back
take a look at the
away. Little
brackets,
bit, so we
right
won.
after
So that
this.
was a good idea too. Like, you know what?
Um,
He thought maybe Noah the Prodigy would have tried to get a backdoor on him, but just like that, already gets to the other side of the corner.
Let's see.
Yeah,
I lost
Noah
to.
Prodigy burned himself out
let's see,
again.
who
But
knows?
again, you can see how.
Oh, I lost
Again,
to.
what I love about
two
Burnout
Kins.
is that your offense doesn't
Yeah.
change. Like your frame data.
I lost
on
to two
offense
Kins.
is the same. And
One,
look at that, Noah
Nimbus,
just
and then
gets
the
in with
other,
a
Enzo.
raw jump
But I also
in
beat
to
Enzo
take
first,
the
and then he
match
came back and
versus
beat me.
JB.
Losers.
And so yeah, when he's burned out, I mean Noah is just so aggressive still. And
Hyper aggressive.
Yeah.
I feel like Luke is just a great.
The way I
character that
lost, lots of,
facilitates that with
standing
so
light
many
kicks.
Normals that move forward. The sandblast that just is so good at controlling that.
It was
space,
mostly
his
the typical
speed,
stuff,
he's
but
got the
there's a lot of
DP to
standing
stop
light kicks,
errant
though.
jumps. It's just
Which is
it's
normally
just-
not
I
really
feel like
the thing that they do.
Noah wouldn't be able to accomplish the same kind of I'm in burnout all day.
And,
gameplay
yeah,
if he
that's
was
about it,
using other
really.
Characters, honestly.
I kind of lost
I think
in the same way
closest
versus both
character
Kin
he'd be able
players.
to abuse that with would possibly
Weakest
be Ryu.
Shoto, though, he needs a buff. So
yeah,
there-
yeah, good point,
There
good
was a
point.
post by Angry
That'd be the
Bird. He
closest
said
to it.
that
Now
Kin
that I
just
think about
doesn't
it,
have what it takes to
Noah the
win.
Prodigy with Ryu and Hashogeki
Uh,
sounds absolutely
and
terrifying.
so he's focusing on
It
other
is
characters.
terrifying. You know
I
what's
think Kin is
crazy?
still
I'm
good.
gonna let you guys thinking about that idea throughout the entirety
Yeah.
of this ad break because you know what? I want you guys to stew in it and kind of figure that out for a little bit. Like,
Oh, wow.
imagining
Noah versus
being
Nimbus.
a Ryu player.
No,
In-
no.
I'll let you
Enzo
guys feel
versus
that. In the meantime,
Samurai.
also, I do want to say shout out to Zenny
Zach
for
Boz
protecting our lives.
versus
I actually
Chris
totally forgot
T.
I had these right here. I totally forgot to put them on prior. But Zenny's been a very,
There
very
you go.
pivotal part and sponsor for a lot of these.
Who's gonna
events.
win out of
Big shout out to Zenny again. Be able to save.
It's so-
10%
you know what's
side-wise
crazy
with
to
the
me?
code level up 10.
These players
Everybody
be.
Yo,
I feel like Chris
Uncle
T is
Violet's
really
kinda
good,
nice with the glasses on the bottom
but this
right.
game is just like
It's like Zangief Costume 3, right? So
Kinda. but
Chris
he's making
T.
the
Or
mind
sorry, not
face
Chris.
from
Oh
the
yeah, Chris
first,
T. My bad. Yeah.
right? He's doing-
I was
it's a
I'm thinking of
combination
Chris
of the
G
two.
right now. There's
Well,
way too
regardless,
many
no matter
Chris's,
how you
bro.
spin it, you guys can also look just as cool with these.
Chris
mini
T is
Chris's
actually a
versions.
really good player, bro.
In the meantime, we're gonna take a little bit of
But
a break. When we come back, we
he's
got
kind of
more
stifled
World
by
Warrior
this
coming through
game.
for US and
If you guys could
Canada
just see him in
West
SF4,
players.
bro. If I did not exist, Chris T would have been basically a legend in Street Fighter 4. He would have been. It's kind of like how you know how like Lashar has been in Korea this whole time, but NL mostly just beats him all the time, and then you just never heard of Lashar until he just randomly qualified one time over NL, and then he also moved to Japan. Now you're hearing about Lashar. That's what Chris T would have. That's what would have happened to Chris T if I didn't exist, or he like went somewhere else. But I don't really. He's kind of like me in this game. Well, I mean, he's good in this game. It's just this game is this game, you know. Sometimes you gotta roll the dice. It's just a different game. It's a way different game, like way different. He's been very disappointed. Oh yeah, I know. You don't have to explain anything about the way he feels to me. I know exactly how he feels. Even when you roll the dice, you should get at least one good result. I feel like that's kind of disingenuous to say that. I feel like the amount of opportunities to the amount of tournaments in A has gone down. There used to be a fuckload of tournaments here. It's definitely like at least half of the amount now, not including online tournaments. Lashar just won 2 majors back to back by tier whoring. That's the strat. Oh, I know. That it take man. Do I think Chris T is better than Chris G? In Street Fighter, I think so, yeah. But I think Chris G, his Mai is pretty good though in this game with modern controls, because he has this playstyle where he doesn't really fight you, and then if you overextend, he kind of just reacts with modern controls, and so it's pretty strong. And on top of that, it's also Mai, so it feels very. You know, like okay, I don't know if this makes sense to you guys, but like sometimes when you're playing this game, you can tell when a player is very strong. I'm not saying Chris G isn't a strong player, but other times you can tell when they're more of a system player, where like they just kind of like play the system and it just works. I feel like that's the kind of player Chris G is. It's not wrong, it's just I'm just trying to like give you like more detail on it, you know what I mean? Chris T, Chris G, Chris W, Chris CCH, Brian F. Wait, why is Brian F in there? What? Chris F? I think Chris is gonna beat Zach Boz. Let's see, at Nimbus and wait, hold on. I just realized something. Noah actually has a good chance at winning this whole thing. But will he beat Samurai? But will Samurai beat Enzo? Damn, we have too many matches to watch, man. Holy shit. Okay, what's projected? Noah's projected to win the whole thing. That could happen. You know, it's really interesting that Noah's playstyle is actually it's really interesting that his playstyle can be a thing in this game and he. Oh wait, no. Let me rephrase this. It's weird that there's some stability in his playstyle. There we go. Because his playstyle seems very sporadic and aggressive. And normally that loses in Street Fighter in general. I'm not talking about Street Fighter 6. I'm saying like just in Street Fighter across the board. Like that shit kind of doesn't work. But like this game is weird though, guys. Cause like like this game basically has a stamina gauge, right? This is our first Street Fighter game where we have a stamina gauge. And so it changes everything so much. It changes everything. Do you think they will allow dynamic controls in the future? Hell no. They ain't gonna allow that. I think if they ever allow dynamic controls in tournaments, I think they're trying to like capitalize way too hard on the casual player base to the point where they're actually disrespecting tournament players. Because like dynamic controls, you just mash and it does the appropriate moves from every range. Maybe not the appropriate moves, but more like it just kind of chooses like random moves to do, or certain moves, specific moves to do from certain ranges. Bracket? We're looking at the bracket right now. You want me to zoom in? Let me zoom out a little bit. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I
play against my daughter who uses dynamic. There you go. That's what it's good for right there.
To Wednesday night on Wednesday night fights, the World Warrior here on Level Up Live. Wow, I just went.
Or she could use the new Switch 2 version where you
you
like shake it to like and it does moves.
It's true. And shout outs honestly to Vi and the Wednesday night fights days, because I mean honestly,
you let these lames beat you.
Created so many of the strong players here.
Hey, new season, man.
Having an event like that to
new season, new Zangief. Some characters didn't change. So, Zangief got changed.
Honestly, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. I'll tell you
one
what.
change that just changes everything, bro. Holy fuck! It makes his neutral so much worse. Should Modern not be allowed in tourneys?
Right? We have our brackets up and running.
You know, in Japan, if you talk ill about Modern controls, you basically have a bunch of opportunities and sponsors stripped away from you.
Versus Enzo the Hokage.
Interesting.
No, I love Modern controls. What do you mean?
Think about it,
It's the greatest.
See a lot of like samurai.
Yeah, it's the best.
Samurais play in.
Yeah, of course it should be allowed in tournament. What do you mean?
Good balance between aggression and just really solid footsies. I feel like I see from both of them.
I love Modern.
Well, I mean, hopefully we can see that come to fruition, right? I want to see that kind of action going on. When I actually didn't even know it was going to be Samurai going up right now, but yeah, so that's going to be kind of cool to see. I want to see how.
Were you guys waiting for me to say something else after this?
With Zach Boss to kind
that's
of
it?
possibly wake up after that 0-3 down to face off against a really, really challenging Shoto, navigated and piloted by Enzo.
Ooh, good match.
So here we go. We're going to see.
Good match, guys. Right here.
And,
Samurai versus Enzo.
One of the funny things about
the Ferrari.
Is that, Samurai was really kind of known for his Ryu play. Before,
who got punished for talking bad about Modern?
Bro,
I remember I said something about Modern, and a Japanese guy DM'd me.
Oh, he's talked about it.
He was like,
he's definitely talked about it.
I appreciate your courage of speaking about how players feel about Modern, considering you're a pro player. And then he was like, because in Japan, we
But,
cannot talk about this.
yeah,
And I was like,
still,
damn.
if he has the opportunity,
And this was, by the way, this was a long ass. This was before the whole This was before Japan like blew up
No, I mean it's a good choice.
when it comes
We'll
to
see what
Street Fighter
happens, though.
6.
Right now in the corner, Enzo has had a lot of control with a lot of different opponents earlier, but Samurai.
You get banned for talking shit about modern Japan?
And now try to create
Yeah,
a new one
I
against
wouldn't
Enzo.
say
What a
ban.
tech.
I mean,
There was so much space.
I don't know if I can say ban, but
Very good, very tough.
because they feel like
obviously now the drive
if you
rush
talk
is
shit
light.
about
You
modern,
can't really
it
shimmy
will
as
steer
easily.
away
Apparently Ryu
potential
can still do it,
newcomers.
but, Samurai is gonna get the kill here with the level 1.
And he was at the deficit.
So
for
they don't say
long,
anything
the
about it.
majority of that round.
Yeah, I mean that's what you do, right? Sometimes it's just about finding that opportunity to get in there. I
Man,
often
you
like
got
to
you got to
say
be
that
you.
if you play a perfect round, that doesn't mean you have all your life, right? A lot of times it's just.
Do you know how hard it is to
information
not talk shit
and
about modern
gathering
controllers?
knowledge,
Holy
taking
shit,
some
bro!
damage as a result.
Oh my god, that is probably one of the
Sacrifice
most
a good round
difficult
for-
things.
You know, like in terms of
I have
everything coming
just,
together
like-
afterwards, I would much rather it happen that way. A perfect set doesn't necessarily have to be
Imagine streaming in front of 1,000 people, and you lose the modern in the shittiest way possible, and you're just like
Ooh, ow, that wasn't even a punish counter though, so
You just
Enzo couldn't really
sitting
get
there with
the
a
lead
smile,
off of it that he wanted. He was trying to,
and you're just like,
you know,
fuck
do
yeah,
the
bro!
standing
Like I'm
punch.
so glad more people are playing the game.
Look at them, both of them.
And it's like, I mean,
Engage at this
it is cool more people are playing the game. I don't, but that doesn't mean I like modern controls though. It's a very nuanced situation. It's not just like,
I lied to you. Okay, that was, if it was a punish
you know,
counter.
there's some ups and downs in there. It's not just like one thing.
I mean, yeah, you were definitely referring to a non. Actually, you were referring to punish counter situations as well. So there you go.
This is why I think I should get a smile cam. I should get a static image that shows me smiling, and then when I go into full tilt, because I'm experiencing bullshit in the game, I just put that on,
Man, yeah,
so you guys
see
can look
them
at that.
daring each other to try to do something first,
And not my
there's
real
the mixture
expression
right
on
there.
my
You saw them
face,
all going for standing
which is
light
the
kicks,
complete opposite.
And that's why
Yep.
Samurai was able to sneak in that standing heavy punch, right?
Yep.
And they're all trying to do the quick, short range stuff, and so Samurai took advantage of the range.
That smile can go hard. It was good, wasn't it? That shit was random too. It literally, my camera just froze while I was smiling, and it was great, bro.
Oh, luckily enough for Samurai.
Everyone was feeling the. Someone in the chat was like, "Hey, yo, I kind of vibe with this."
It's not close enough to the wall splat so he can follow up, but he's not.
I was like,
going
okay, I might have to
need
look
it.
into that.
It's just gonna kill
I might have to have a
straight up.
channel point redemption for
The chest splat is more than enough.
a smile
Magma
cam,
just goes right through. It goes from Street Fighter to Resident Evil really quickly.
and then I might have to have a channel point redemption for pissed cam.
Honestly, we need some crossovers, right? I want to see some Resident Evil outfits for the character.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, people have been wanting.
And then there should be like a stoic cam. I should have like 5 of these things.
Make Sea Viper like either Claire or Jill. You know what I'm saying? You know how much money that would make?
When do you main Akuma for the command grab?
Jill C. Viper would actually be pretty sick.
No.
Like, if it was,
Hell
you know,
no.
The Resident Evil 3, you know, I'm on a date
Bro,
outfit right there.
I could care less about Akuma having his command throw. I'm not maining him for that. I'm
Dude,
maining
I
him
never
because
understood
of
why she
everything else.
starts in that outfit in that game. It makes no sense, but you know, it's
Oh,
that's
I
how it
see.
was.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. No, you're right. It doesn't make sense.
Why does Ken feel like he's? Oh wait, Ken's buttons are more meaningful in this matchup versus
Oh, that was actually so unfortunate. And
versus,
so, it actually
Akuma.
buffered the standing like it. Tatsu Samurai actually walked within that range. Extension time.
Now the throw. Look at this. All that corner carry and just mix-ups after mix-ups, and yeah, confirm right there nicely.
Oh my
Damn.
god. Samurai the gold.
Go Hado, go Hado,
Are you
level
kidding?
1 or 2 or whatever it was.
OD fireball to get miss-ups. That was insane.
I'm just sitting here thinking.
Hey, you
about
know, there's
this,
so
right?
many standing
Yeah,
heavy
we had
kicks
Viper
Enzo
with
did against me that I did not
Resident
SPD.
Evil 3 Jill.
Now, why?
Then we would have Jury
'Cause maybe he was
in
out of
the
range.
MVC3,
Maybe.
You know, the UMVC3 Jill costume, right?
Maybe.
So, and then they could be the best friends like they are. In the
Yeah, I
story,
noticed
right?
that. Yeah, I was like, fuck, that's so much damage on the table right there.
Very
And
medium punch.
but here's what was going through my head. Zangief is bigger, which means he's hitting standing heavy kick from further away, which means I'm probably not in range to SPD, but then they buffed my SPD range. So am I in range? And then by the time that whole process happened, I'm like, I'm just not going to SPD.
Oh, he just walked into the forward medium kick.
Should have tried it. Bro, if I whiffed that, I'm dead.
Canceled on that one, so he drained a lot of his
What?
life gauge. Good reactions from Enzo.
If he's under 30, he has those on lock.
I mean, honestly, if someone gets a Nemesis costume,
So,
the only
I
one
think
that would make
when
sense is, like,
Sagat
Ed,
comes out, I
right?
don't think
Because, you know,
Bonchan's going to switch to
Psycho Statue is
Sagat.
gonna look like all the vines
He's
coming
not
out,
going to do
you know,
that. The reason why is because Akuma kind of feels like
That's tough. I think
some sort of
structurally, the only
better
way to
version of
support that is
Sagat.
right? Being 7'.
Yeah, oh,
Because
yeah,
his
that's
fireball
true.
is
That's
fucking
right.
cracked.
He doesn't throw.
His
he
fireball
doesn't throw any
is
limbs in the
cracked.
middle, he just throws out tentacles. Like standing around.
But maybe Sagat might have the absolute best fireball for minus Guile.
No.
Sagat has to have a better fireball than Akuma. Otherwise,
Just patient, just
what will
block
be
it
the
out.
point of playing Sagat over Akuma? There's no point.
No, Bison definitely gets the West.
So his fireball, at the very least, his fireball has to be better than Akuma's. And you guys know how good Akuma's fireball is. It's pretty good.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Just have
But Sagat's fireball is not allowed to be better than Guile's fireball.
Mr. X is
I'm
the
giving
one
you
with the
guys
blueprint, right?
the
If I'm not
blueprint for exactly how good Sagat's fireball is going to be.
Fireball, making it through there.
It has to be better than Akuma's, but not as good as Guile's.
Oh, that is it. That's right. You're right.
So it's going to be right in the middle. Right there. That's where it's going to be. That's how good it's going to be. Samurai's playing solid, man. See, you can't... See, like, he's...
And Claire.
Kuma's just solid, bro. He dropped his combo, and that shit wasn't even unsafe.
Chris and Claire. I think that would work pretty well.
You could EXDP that, right?
Can is Leon.
Wait a minute. He could have level...
Yeah, that
Could he
would
have
work.
level 2'd that on
We
block?
definitely need somebody for Aki, though, because I feel like Aki would be a good Resident Evil character, right?
Huh?
In some
Better
form.
than Akuma is
Yeah,
crazy?
exactly. She's a zombie or she's like the licker or something like that. Oh, boy.
Better fireball than Akuma.
And yeah, both of them are on
Yeah.
level 3, by the way. So next hit right now from Samurai should be able to take this. Oh, he just tries to bait something out with a backwards teleport. Samurai being a little cute over here. He is at
Wow,
match
what a
point.
dick.
Just walks up for the throw.
That was kind of sick.
Snake, your
Why
world
not,
warrior
right?
is just
Just be
Kins?
risk
I
averse.
know. That's how it is sometimes.
Play the rest of the match out. Play the rest of the stage out. That's such a good call.
Yo, what's
It's
up,
very-
Hamad?
It's a very
More like the throw loop matchup?
sports mentality from Samurai, right?
Oh, man.
Exactly. Just nicely done right there. And Samurai is still showing that, like you said, hasn't been able to play as often. We haven't seen him in as many tournaments, the work-life balance, which is always, one of the toughest things to navigate when you play fighting games. I have a lot of people on my stream that come by and they're like,
I want to be
"Man, I've
rewarded
been playing
way
fighting
more
games
for my
so
playstyle
long,
in this
and
game.
I
Who
just
should I
haven't
play?
been able to improve."
Like,
And I was like, how much time do you
Who is
actually
it? Which
legit
character?
dedicate to it? And they're like,
JP?
maybe an hour or two after everyone goes
Kin
to
will
sleep.
reward you the
And I was
most?
like,
But considering my
you can't
playstyle, even
beat
still
yourself
Kin?
up for,
Akuma, let's see, I see Kin, Ryu, Akuma, JP, Ryu, Kin.
and I mean
JP,
that legit, like,
Elena.
Like no any
He said
sort of,
Pot.
like, joke
Pot is
like
not
that.
in this
Like,
game.
Life is
Ryu,
life, so you gotta make sure you take
Akuma
care of
or
yourself
Kin?
first, so.
You wouldn't have
I
fun
think
with
the
Kin?
Best example to kind of shorten this up.
Yeah, I
the
probably
best
might get bored.
example to take would see, or
I
maybe,
feel like you'd be a
figure
great
out
Manon.
Chris Wong's
Right?
He's the only one
That's
that
what I was
can
thinking
figure
too.
it out.
But
Well,
I know
this
she has
season
her own
one,
problems too. I
you
see.
saw how much
I watch
success he had
Idom
since one
sometimes, and
fighting
I'm
that
like,
perfect balance. But it is possible. Like, don't let anybody tell you different. It's just a matter of how you spend your time. That's genuinely it, right? You gotta study.
I mean, Idom is very vague with Idom is very vague when he says that Manon sucks. He never goes in. I don't think he ever goes into detail on why she sucks. She just kind of does.
I'm not a CEO anymore. This is definitely the
Don't
best
play
part.
Honda. Telling you as a friend.
A lot of options here.
Nah, I'm not
I
gonna.
mean,
You know what?
beautiful thing about the
Did you
World
know
Warrior
that my Honda in SF5 had my highest win rate
find a lot of success
out of all of my
everywhere.
characters?
Look at what's
And in that
happened
game, I played
to
Zangief,
McLaren,
Akuma,
right? I
Ryu.
mean, he had the World Warrior, won that in
Honda,
Chile, got to
Abigail,
Capcom Cup, got second place,
Alex.
and now he's a regular.
I
at
played like
every
6
single
characters in
one
that
of these
game.
tournaments. We see
Honda,
him
bro,
fall
my
his
Honda
way
had
out
like
to all these events,
close to a
Friday,
90%
did
win
super
rate, and I
well
never
in
made
the,
him. I should have.
Link
I fucked
Respawn
up.
last year. And
But no, I'm not gonna play
he
Honda in this game. Fuck
actually,
that shit.
has,
Yeah, Honda in Street Fighter 5 was
split
way
ties
better
with
than this
the
game.
Black
It's not
Esports
even
team,
close.
Right? So it seems like he's a free agent.
Honda's
now,
ugly?
Jaime, so,
I mean, what is
if
Zangief?
anybody's out there looking for a potential young, strong player,
What the fuck is Geef, bro?
That is a great place to go.
Have you lost a match yet with Honda in this
Ooh,
game?
interesting.
Yeah.
Point to bring up.
Wait, with Honda?
What?
Oh, I don't think I've touched
You heard
Honda
me.
in
You
this
heard me, James.
season
I
yet.
stutter on this one.
Yeah, I haven't touched
Is
Honda yet.
this Noah the Prodigy using
Will you
Cam?
try Alex when he releases?
Not the
Fuck
first
yeah,
time,
bro.
right? We had seen that kind
Yes.
of demoed out at Capcom.
He's
Cup
getting
for the very
played.
first
Frank,
time.
listen. I didn't even play
Long time.
Elena. I'm not.
Wait,
She's not.
No, he's done it before on locals.
I'm not really interested.
But yeah,
I'll
he
just
did
be
definitely
honest.
show
I'm
this off
not.
at Capcom Cup.
But
He showed this off at a
Sagat
couple
and
of
Alex though.
EVs
Oh yeah.
these last couple of weeks.
And then I'll even try Ingrid and C
Might have
Viper.
found
But I'm
something
not really into
with
Elena.
Can he
though.
play against Ken specifically? I don't know if it's gonna be the play for Shoto's going.
Thank God I only have to wait 1 month for Sagat. He's right around the corner. I don't even know if it's a full 1 month. It's probably like just a few days.
You know, because it's
Wait, when does he
about
drop?
consistency across
When does
teams.
Sagat come out?
You know, if you've actually made it into the top 8 like this, you can experiment a little bit with your secondaries here because you need to use your
Bro, if
secondaries
Alex is good,
against
I am going to be ridiculous
strong
with him.
players like this.
That
So
shit's
this
going
is
to be
a great
crazy.
time for him to
You better hope he
try
doesn't
his,
have this
you know,
shit. The crouch
hand
medium.
here.
Oh man. Oh
Yeah, why not,
man.
right?
Oh, the showcase is next week.
The
Oh,
setup
they're gonna
is
showcase
freestyle.
Sagat. Oh man, when is that?
And now
I gotta
in
mark
the
my
corner,
calendar,
let's
bro. I
see if
cannot
Noah
miss
can
that.
break out of this situation.
Wait,
The
we gotta
delay on the
cover that
drive
shit.
rush. Standing heavy punch with the standing light kick. He's gonna find a hit over here.
I am
Gonna go
starving
for the
right
level
now,
three.
man. Fuck.
Is this going to kill?
You tell me, James.
Oh, dead.
Damn.
One.
Dead.
That is the one. We'll definitely get enough damage on the board. Nor the Prodigy really making the Cammy shine in the Shoto match.
I think at the latest February for.
This is
Wait,
a
what?
character who has clearly been strong since the very
What are you
very
saying?
beginning, and it's just,
What do you mean
know, if you have
February?
a dive kick and the normals that Cammy has, it's, like,
26
hard to
Capcom
really
Spotlight
make
will
this
have news for
character
Sagat. Okay.
True.
I'll mark my calendar for that.
James, you gotta go back to Cammy, man.
Oh, I mean, I played Cammy a lot. My biggest problem is that I just want a hooligan everywhere. I just want a hooligan all day because I love the hooligan. And they took away one of my hooligan setups, which I'm kind of mad about. But
James, play the damn game with Cammy, all right? Anyways, Axel's still stuck in the corner.
Damn,
He's
that's
actually at a
fucked up.
deficit, right? He has 2 bars.
Gave
two
it
and
to
a
him
half
kind of
now,
blunt there.
But Noah's gonna okay. That.
Oh, February for Alex. Oh,
Honestly,
maybe I think I read.
That was good
Oh, you said
calculation
February
for
for Sagat.
with the risk associated with
Yeah,
that. Even
nah,
if it
bro.
was blocked, Axel had only
Chop
had
gonna
time
be
to
the
do,
green
like,
hand we
maybe
need?
a Drive rush, like enhance Tatsu punish. I don't know if level 1 would have been.
I feel
enough
like
to do
everyone who
I
plays
think that
Geef,
was a
they
fair
like.
assessment from
It's
Noah.
like they like him. I only play him because
good damage here in the corner.
that's the character I've been playing, and his style is mostly the same, sorta, but like not in this game. That motherfucker's way different.
Wake up at all with
Damn, that crouch medium. Wait, why did he pick Cammy for this versus Luke?
Okay, great whip punch right there. And that right there we saw was the nerf, but I feel like Noah canceled that.
Oh,
even later
I think he
than-
pressed the button.
He
Damn.
went for the throw.
There's no way Alex has a shitty lariat. Oh, you're talking about this? But that, see, okay. Alex's lariat.
Again, what? Dude,
Let's not call it lariat.
Cammy's crouching medium kick. is
Let's not call it that. That's too confusing for people. They're gonna think of Zangief's lariat when you're thinking of Alex, and then it's not even like that.
Jesus, Noah the Prodigy.
It's just a forward
Noah's
heavy
running
punch
away with it
that kind of like
2-0 against
swings
Axel.
like this, and it's
I
plus
really
on block,
see
and it's a
both,
normal move. It's
Cammy.
not an
I
anti.
like this.
I mean, it can be an
It
anti
does
here,
require a little bit
but it's slow as
of
fuck though.
aggression
I wouldn't even
sometimes.
use it as an anti here,
Just
to
trying
be
to
honest.
be annoying in your face.
It kind of
because,
can
you
be
know,
an
she
anti-tier,
doesn't
though.
have normal
Just as a
overheads,
normal.
et cetera, et cetera. You
Arm
know, she
chop?
doesn't
No,
have a
no.
lot of
It's more like a
the standard things that open people
think.
up,
Think.
but she just has
Let's see.
so
Who has a
many
move
good
like that? In this?
tools
Yeah.
that
Think like.
you just get so scared fighting against her that you just open yourself up like this.
That's what it feels like.
Shit. I don't even know. Really.
It genuinely feels that way. Right
It's
now,
kind of like
Noah
Zangief's headbutt.
applying more of that pressure, within the right spacing.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Now the
Except
back
it
throw,
kind of
you can see
swings
this
like
pressure
in the
going by,
air,
right?
sort of,
Axel
but it
running
hits
away
characters that are on the
Dragon
ground
Dash.
too.
Cammy is
It's kinda like
crouching,
that.
but
I don't
you
think
can't
anyone
finish
else
it
has a
off
move
with the
like
rest of
that
your
in this
meter.
game.
With the way it is, Triple Jinrai is
Why didn't you do
picking
level
up.
2? What the
Axel knows
fuck?
the throw might not even kill, but now it will.
Uh-oh, but speaking of kill,
And you
with
lost.
this level 2,
You might not be dead though.
is this gonna kill?
There's a lot of scaling involved, James.
Spiralero?
What the chip? The
Spiral.
chip, James, it's there! And he got it. He got it at the last second. Oh my lordy lord.
Oh, you know, Alex doesn't have a crouch medium kick drive rush.
There you go. And you know, Cammy is an expensive character. Like you can, if you're not careful with her, you could drain all of your drive gauge really fast. And I feel like Cammy, when she's burned out, is considerably weaker than Luke. So you know, it's crazy how well that Noah's playing.
It's basically a
right
clothesline,
now, even
but it
after
goes
she's
upward
burned out.
instead of like Zangief's clothesline.
Ooh. Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, not gonna spend any of the meter just yet. Awesome. Oh, but what a whip punish right here.
Diagonal
How
clothesline,
much meter
yeah.
does Axel have to spend here? He might just go for the level 2.
Honestly, Alex could be trash.
Yeah, he's
There's-
going for the-
I'm
just
not-
to be safe, just
I
to
don't
be
think
safe.
that's off the table
That's all
in
it
being
is,
ass.
you know, just make sure. Just make sure.
Like most characters with
grab
command throws, they're not.
Dragon Lash Super would have been enough.
They're not like
Yeah, I mean,
amazing.
I kind of agree, but again, like, you just don't want to be in that situation where it doesn't kill and you're like,
I have
dang
considered
it.
Cammy, but
you know,
Yeah.
especially when you're
No, yeah.
down 0-2, right? You need those rounds. Uh-oh.
I feel like the character has to like
That
look
is
cool.
okay. So we like the idea here. The damage.
And girls
to
don't
increase
really
the life gap
in the
so
game don't
far.
really look
Getting
cool. They
some of
just
this
look mostly
extra
hot.
mileage on the drive rush allows Noah to be
And so
persistent.
that kind of locks me into
aggressive.
to male characters most of the time.
Oh, nice
And
read on
so,
the shimmy
yeah.
right there. Axel waking up with the crouch medium. It's something you have to do because that's what counters those shimmies.
What? You dropped your combo? Damn.
Oh, there we go. And Noah the Prodigy is gonna do it with the Cammy. 3-0 over Axel. And this is actually kind of a scary thing, to be honest with you. Seeing Noah the Prodigy busting out another one of these, you know, actually what most people would say a higher tier character than Luke. And running through
Samurai versus
everybody with their,
Noah. Chris
nicely done. That was a really
T
really
versus
strong
Zach
play right
Boss.
there. Very impressed.
I want to see a little bit more from Axel, honestly. I think there were a couple of moments where we've seen him shine even like outside of
Who's gonna win
exact
this
top
match?
8, but there were a couple of moments where I felt like he was kind of resting on his laurels a little bit by the way he's been playing recently and hasn't really been able to adjust from pool play into proper like top 8 play, because I know for sure he has the potential.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
He's got the right ideas most of the time, but I think there was
Damn, this game is
there had to be
hyper
some sort of
aggro
flaw
now. What
that
the
has stopped him
fuck?
from
How did
trying
this
to
get?
adapt
I already thought the
to
game
kind
was
of
like pretty
aggressive playstyle
aggro,
he was experiencing just now.
pretty aggressive, and now it's even
With that
more
said,
aggressive.
There's two conflicting
What?
playstyles between like Chris T and Noah, right? So that's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
hard. To
Surprising.
adjust for. It's genuinely so hard to adjust for.
And honestly,
I
you
never
know,
would have guessed that.
he
'Cause
obviously
I remember
is
we were
not
trying to-
as well known as a
We
lot
looked
of
at the
these other
patch
players,
notes and we were
but
like,
here he is
huh.
at the
And we were
World
trying to
Warrior,
decide what's
you know,
that, what that,
playing online,
like what
playing
that's
on
gonna do to
stream
the
and
game,
everything like that.
and we just couldn't figure it out.
It can get to you. Remember Vi, one of the main reasons
Perfect
why
parry
we
nerf?
wanted
Yeah.
to do like the Wednesday night fights was
Like
to
we thought it was
get
gonna make the.
everybody used to playing on stream,
I don't know.
get everybody used
I
to
didn't
the fact
think
that
it would
there are,
make the
like,
game more
hundreds of
aggressive. I
people,
really did.
maybe
I
thousands
thought it was
of
just
people
gonna
watching
make
you at
perfect parry
home,
less
you know?
annoying.
Gotta get used to that pressure.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Who was Zach Boss?
And here we
He's a
go,
pretty
we're on
good
the
Chun-Li,
winner's side, of course, with Chris T and Zach Foz are here.
Pretty good
Against
Chun-Li.
World
Yeah,
Warrior
I mean-
last year here in US Canada West. Zach
Yeah,
Foz
that's about
played
it. I don't know.
immaculately. He was in the run.
I don't know if he's gonna
the
beat
way.
Chris,
I
though.
believe he was in the finals.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Gunning in that top 8.
Have you been watching
bracket.
Street Fighter 6 in? Oh, you're talking. Yeah.
Chris T
Why is
has
everyone using Ken?
definitely,
Because
stepping
he's the
up,
worst
his
Shoto,
playtime
and
here.
people they like using the worst
Like I said,
character.
I saw him at
No, I'm
Combo
joking.
Breaker,
Yeah, I have no idea.
and, you know, he was in Street Fighter League, won that with Mena RD, has basically become a honorary Dominican.
That's right. That is correct.
Yeah. I talked to him and I saw him at Combo Breaker. He was sitting with Mena and I was like, "You're
Yo, what
honorary
up?
Dominican right
Elijah
now,
Ball?
right?"
He's gonna change his name to Chris
Elijah
DR.
Bowler?
Awesome, actually. I asked him how
Chris
I
T is
asked
a
him
Ken
how
addict.
Spanish was, and he was like, better than yours, and I was like,
I mean, let's be honest. Like,
Damn, that's aggressive.
you can never say Ken sucks. You can only say that he's
He was
probably
having a
not
good
top
time.
tier.
Sorry, I probably
But he
stated
actually is
that
top tier.
way
You can only
worse
make an
than
argument
sounding
for
than
him
it
not
was.
being top tier.
No,
But let's be honest, he's fucking top tier. But you can never say he sucks though.
going into it right now.
Like saying Ken
Well,
sucks would be
maintain
insane, bro.
A bit of that life lead. That counter hit is everything to start things off, or so I thought. I thought he was gonna
He is-
spend guard, but looking at his meter, yeah,
He's
he
A tier,
started
not
going
S?
past the threshold. He would have definitely been in burnout.
Uh,
Something he wants to avoid going forward, but now he's getting putting Riff in a rough position too. Like Chris, he knows the objective, right? He's looking to drain as much of your drive gauge as much as possible.
Stood just outside that crouching medium kick. Right, he got the crouching medium kick himself, but he didn't believe.
Kin still spam Jinrai kick.
No.
What's different?
Kind of went for a Hail Mary.
Wait, what exactly changed with Kin? I can't remember.
Crouching medium punch.
Oh, his
He's gonna have to
counter hit
and I
Jinrai
really
low
because Christine,
knocks you down now.
Once he sees that
on
situation,
counter
he
hit.
would be able to run enhanced DP into level 3 chip.
Right, yeah.
He has no throw loop?
Trying to interrupt
What?
something right there. Do a move that
What is this?
nobody would do this here.
What the
to
fuck is that, bro?
Catch Chris off guard, you know. Sometimes you gotta do that.
The fuck is that right there?
Oh, handshake of destiny. 4 medium punch, 4 back medium punch. The handshake in general, being counter hit too, is so.
I mean,
One
that was
frame?
One of the nerfs that she got right, because people used to kind of confirm that single hit.
Bro, people just be mashing crouch medium kick after someone presses a button because you can't walk away because proximity guard on frame 2 stops you from walking. So you gotta, you know, what you gotta do. You gotta press jab, jab, and then you have to jump away from them in order for you to not get hit by a reversal mashed crouch medium kick. It's so fucking, it's crazy.
Off of that throw.
True. Yeah, actually getting a little bit of extra meter that way. Good call.
Oh, but you know what? Certain characters can do
Yeah,
stand
that
jab,
dagger
stand
normal
light kick,
stand light
and they can
punch on
smoke
punish
the
counter links into
crouch
that
medium
forward or
kick.
back medium punch or the crouch
I don't think
medium
Geef can do that.
So good for Chun-Li.
I don't know. Maybe, I wonder if he can.
Yeah, good challenge though. I mean,
Oh, you know what? No, Zangief doesn't have to do that though.
Damage-wise, but positioning, it was great.
Jinrai still annoying?
Oh, that was
Yeah.
very ambiguous. Very early
Yeah,
jump.
Chris is
Pierce.
kind of bodying this guy.
Knocking on the door, a little bit of a stutter. Throw will do it again.
Mm.
And Zach Boss
Yeah,
knew it as
yeah.
well. It's hard. It's so hard to guess. It really is sometimes.
Yeah, he just went for it right there, but Chris just had the read, blocked it, and easy punish. Chris T is up 2-0 now.
Wow, 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 wow.
Bad. Not bad. Not a bad look right now for Chris Tarian, but
Why is
Zach
Elena
Boss, man,
smelling
this
her
is
own armpit
kind of a
in her
rough exchange.
picture?
Full transparency, I don't know what the current score is between Chris T and Zach Boz on a general level.
Oh, right.
But
Okay.
I feel like Chris T has come up from a very significant training session via CEO, right? He's fresh off the heels of a major, has a little bit more of a perspective. And here we go, the Elena pick.
Ooh, okay. Nice. I was hoping we'd see Elena at some point. I didn't think we would because I don't think anybody feels comfortable enough with the character yet, but here she is.
Do you think Sagata's dropping in
Yeah,
September?
Chris T
Hell
really
no.
good
Sagata's
at
dropping
tournament
like
at CEO. He was
in a
up
few
there.
days, bro. He's probably gonna drop in like 10 days.
Some odd players, I believe it was, or something. It's crazy. Yeah.
Bro, Elena is such
Yeah,
a
just about 800
footsie.
is correct.
She is so annoying. What is it? What is it about her?
Interesting character because she's got really good
Okay.
range. She kind of weirdly
Listen,
reminds
a
me
lot of you guys
Paul,
probably
right?
didn't
She
play
wants to
SF4,
kind of outrange
so you probably won't
but
know what this
instead
means.
of,
I have no idea
wants to
how
keep,
they imported
humbling
Elena's
that
annoying ass
wall,
hurt box from SF4
and then
into
just
this
keep
game.
mixing you up. Like I feel like if an Elena really gets good at using
Like,
all
how
the
did they manage
tools
to do
out of
that?
role, you could actually just like
Her,
sequence
like,
blow somebody
it almost
out.
feels like,
I think
let's
the
say
point of
Elena's right
pressure
here, right?
comes in from playing
But she's
the
actually
long
not
distance
right here.
period.
She's only
You're
here
playing a game of
visually.
strategy, you're
Her
playing a game
hurt
of
box is
patience, you're
actually
chipping
back
away
here
a
though.
lot of
And so
the opponent's health
it-
and drive gauge
it kinda
from
feels
that
like,
medium 2.5 range, which is
like
something
you don't
all
really know
characters
like
can't
where she
do
is when
as
you're fighting her.
aggressively as Elena,
The way she
which I feel
walks,
a lot
like
of
it
people
doesn't
play
belong in the
Elena.
game.
She has really far
Oh, that's
over.
because
But now also, if she gets to sneak in some of these punish counters and also this pressure, she could get corner carry like crazy.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like I
seeing
said, I
jabs
feel like
whiff
she's
while they
gonna
go through her head is jarring as fuck. Yeah.
Unlike Manon, who wants to, train you into blocking
What
and
the
get
fuck?
command throws, Elena just wants to hit you and then
Oh.
kinda snowball you if she can, and then back off and then.
They made Geef's hurt box bigger to watch his
slow
appearance,
game. So
and
far,
they did
Zach
this shit
Boss
with
is
Elena.
pretty good over here with this
That's why I should
Elena.
get off of Geef,
Well,
man.
actually, as soon as
I
said
need
it,
to
she
just
got burned
escape.
out.
Like
Oh,
I feel like playing Zangief is like
one of Ken's super
you never know
long-range
when
moves
some
in that stand.
when he's gonna get some nerf that just fucks his whole kit up.
He is at match
When I could
point.
just be literally tier whoring
I like that.
instead.
I think I like Zach Boss just holding on to
And
the
just
bar.
living
2
it up
bars now against Chris
with
T. I wonder if I
crouch-
could get a punish from the side of Elena because of that roundhouse.
Crouch
being,
medium kick drive rush.
out for a little bit longer.
Bro.
If she
Capcom's just bullying all the pro players into
blocks
playing
inside, but
fucking
she
stupid
can't
characters.
do a roll, and it was.
Yeah, I gotta escape.
It
I gotta
is
escape Geef,
pretty
bro.
much
In this game, anyway.
interruptible with a fourth
I played 3 games where the changes Zangief gets are just all random weird ass
Chris
changes.
Tarian taking it down 3-0 against Zach Ball. Honestly, I would love to see more of that Elena.
Yeah,
I think he could cook. I think he could.
3
cook
games.
Let's go with the
4,
Elena.
5, and 6. It's the same story every time.
I'd be really happy to see some more Elena. I can't wait to see some of these Elena specialists. Actually,
Are you serious about dropping Geef? Yeah.
What is Seiji?
I'm not joking.
I haven't seen his opinion because Elena's one of his favorite characters.
I don't.
And he's very good at.
I dropped Zangief in Street Fighter
what a
5.
character should do. I'm curious what he.
I already did it.
So far.
No idea. I actually haven't been able to check out.
But I dropped him for a character that was trash. he like wasn't even really
He's been
better
all
than
over the
Zangief.
place. It's all good.
Well, no, he
It's all
was.
good.
Well, he
I
probably
would love
was.
to hear his insight. Genuinely.
I think he might have been.
That's a character he was very, very much so excited for. But even
Which is why I actually
even
shouldn't
before
play
all,
Alex
against
either.
Zach Boss still has another
I think
chance
he's
to
susceptible
play
to being
more
trash
than
as
the
well.
Right?
I should just drop all this grappler garbage.
The
The only grappler that's actually good is Potemkin in Strive.
Top 4 territory with no other prodigy gearing up against Samurai.
Actually, now that I think about it, when I say that, she has kind of a similar thing as.
I wonder if
Madara,
they're
which
taking
is
the.
She has the long range.
Hey guys,
stuff.
hear me out.
I wonder if that means. she
What if
actually
some of these
would
games
be
are taking the
good for
data
Idom, because I know Idom was, thinking about Mai,
of the
thinking about
characters,
Elena, but obviously
and they're
Elena
doing
took a
some sort
while
of
to
weird
come out.
ROI, and then they're
Now
buffing
that
the
she's
characters
here, I
based
wonder
on
if,
that?
Idom
So then when I
could
left
be
Strive,
I think that'd
the
be
win
really
rate
cool to
for
see.
Potemkin
Yeah.
went all the way fucking down,
Honestly,
and then they buffed him after I left.
Exactly. I was just about to say.
That wouldn't that
would
make
be a
sense?
Fun, Elena.
Because it's like, how the fuck did you buff him after I left though? But then the whole time I was playing him, this motherfucker didn't get shit.
Even without the command grabs, like he would just have the sequences where he just beat you up, and I feel like you could do that with Elena really well, really, really well.
Like literally the moment I stopped playing, he got buffed. Like what?
That was actually
In the
mad
next patch
ambiguous.
too.
Samurai missing an eye, but he's not gonna look like Sagat much longer. We gotta change that up with the name. You get the
It might be real. Yeah, it might be.
barely. Oh, help me!
I probably sound crazy. Some of you guys are probably like, oh, he thinks the whole game revolves around him, and it's like, well, a lot of that, his win rate did revolve around me, bro. It actually did.
Oh,
I was cooking with pot in that
I
game,
got it. but
literally all day too.
I still gotta ask,
Probably like 90% of his win rate was because of me.
Nobody knows what I'm referencing these days, so.
No, I
Putrid.
get it. Well, like Professor Oak says, it's a time and
Goddamn.
place for everything. Man. That's like
Exactly.
Okay, this should be a good match. We should watch this.
Alright, but no other prodigy, as I mentioned, back on
Not
the
many
loop.
pots in
Not gonna
Celestial?
try to go for the Cammy here.
Maybe that's why
Obviously,
they
Cammy
buffed him.
against Ken, but maybe
'Cause
not
his data
Samurai.
is-
Maybe it's the person, might not even be the character, right?
Perhaps. I think there's
Blocks
something that
crouch
no other
medium.
product- Ooh.
What is that, Samurai?
Oh, but no big punish. Totally fine.
Level 2.
A bit of a scramble on both ends. It's
Back
gonna be
heavy
great.
kick,
The damage gonna be
dive
decent
kick,
for
and a
the
heavy
pickup.
kick
But
Tatsu.
more importantly,
Yep.
the burnout, right? You know what? Force the DI. See if he goes for the level 1.
Ooh.
Force it.
Yeah, just
Another
get him
throw?
to spend it kind of a thing.
Oh, he did jabbing in level 3?
He
What?
just went for the level 3. Oh my god. He's
I mean,
dead.
why not jab into
He's better than
level
that.
2
He's better than
instead of
that.
3?
And I think that's fine for Samurai. I think that's totally fine for Samurai. You get rid of all of that bar from the side of Noah. You retain 1.5. I think that's
Right,
totally fine.
right. And honestly, if
Medium
you
kick
didn't,
Tatsu?
you won, right? So, it's kind of a situation where you're still in an advantage even if he takes that round. So,
This game is so interesting.
I just don't know how Noah's so consistent on that. because
AP?
A lot of the times when you're trying to buffer into the supers, and
Yo, nice
they
confirm.
activate your like mid circle.
I think he's
on the
dead.
quarter circle forward, and you're like, oh god, how do I?
Fuck, that did a lot of damage.
But he seems to have it almost every
Samurai is
time.
so clean.
Doesn't matter though, because
Samurai has been-
in that last round.
Yeah, pretty quickly too. I was actually kind of surprised to see how much damage had gone through. For the
Samurai is
all of that
a
effort.
came
Again,
from
we
Street
talked
Fighter
about it
4,
too. No other prodigy spending
which
that much
means
bar
that he's
pad
probably
early
gonna have a cleaner
gave
playstyle.
Samurai a lot more confidence. Going into the next one, oh, that's actually
Yeah,
enough range.
he was pretty good in SF4 as well.
Out of the corner.
The standard +5 on throw whiff situation.
Ah,
right there that
so
Samurai, got.
if you raw drive rush at a Kuma,
Plus, that's plus.
Yeah. Can't challenge after that. Obviously, you got a crouch block, but if you're parrying, you're forced to stand
Ooh.
up. if you're drive pairing, you're forced to
Yeah,
stand
Kuma's
up,
walk
so
speed
I was
seems
really
so
smart
beneficial
about
here,
Samurai
man.
to use that
He can
drive
just
pairing.
walk away from all this garbage.
That's a lot.
He can make you raw drive rush and he can make you raw drive rush, and if you commit to a button right away, maybe it might whiff in front of his face,
Nice drive rush,
and then he
nice
gets a
punch
full
in there.
combo. That is amazing.
Saw
I
it
think
there,
things
good
like that
bait.
are basically
Samurai only threw out a jab,
okay.
so not to get shimmied in. Yeah, you're okay with that.
This also might sound weird. I feel like evasion is also
Get out of there. even from
evasion
across
and
there.
health kind of have a
That's why you see a lot of players when they jump out of the corner, they don't press a button. They
there's
don't
like a
get
cross
ready
reference
for it. They
between
wanna
the
get
two.
counter hit.
They're like
They wanna
almost the same.
take whatever little damage
correlation,
it is
yeah.
and be okay with it.
Like if you're very evasive,
Just gotta watch out for the back throw.
that's
So,
kind
oh
of
no.
like having health. That's like a
Ooh,
form
I'm
of health.
actually missing a flash knuckle combo over here.
Yeah, you don't even have to worry about it being perfect anymore, right? With that leniency towards
Meaty
the-
fireball?
Right.
Meaty
Yeah,
fireball
yeah.
in the level 2.
However,
Meaty.
I still say that. Oh, the good no, it's too close. He tried to go for another one. That's gonna do it right there. Samurai goes up
Very
2-0.
clean.
And I've always said this about
Very clean, man.
Luke. I always feel like Luke's biggest weakness is that
He's fighting
you're
Noah
gonna
very
drop the
clean.
flash knuckle combos
No bullshit.
here and there,
I like how
and
Noah's on
it's
Bison
like,
though.
Sometimes it can cause you down
Why is he
because
on
I feel like
Bison?
if he had
Oh wait,
gotten
did
it,
he
might
switched to
have
Bison that
finished
quickly?
out that round.
I thought he left his like
Possibly.
I don't know. I thought he like
This
left his
much of a lead
character
on Samurai.
like profile
Noah
on Bison
going
or
for
something.
the
I don't know.
Bison.
And they
Wait,
just showed him.
what?
I didn't know he switched to him that quickly though.
Have we seen this before?
I have no idea how to call this one, James. I'll be very genuine with you. I have no idea how to call this one.
You know what's weird to me?
I like this
How the hell are you able to just
Clearly trying to
in this
find
game
some
you
good
could
secondary
really just pick 3
characters, or maybe
characters
even a new primary
and just
character,
play them?
right?
I am
Because
not used to that.
most people do still
I'm used to
believe
like
that Luke
you
is
gotta
not,
master
you know,
this character to
quite
play
as
them,
high
bro.
fierce, as
But
some of these other characters
let's
that
just
we
be
have
honest here.
in Bison.
You're probably gonna just hit crouch medium kick
And I agree.
if you're playing
I
a
think that's
character, right?
that's a very
And then
general
everything
statement
else that the
for a lot
character
of
does
people,
is
but
comes
the new players,
secondary.
They're like observers that are currently within the scene. Right?
You're like hitting some
Yeah,
sort of button in a
absolutely.
drive
And,
rush.
Datapon in the chat says that, yeah, he has a
So,
pretty good Bison, so
because of this,
so clearly he's
you
shown
kind of
his
don't really
worth.
need to like learn.
Maybe not as much in tournaments,
character,
but on
kinda.
streams, I'm sure you've seen it.
Ooh, meaty
Ooh,
fireball.
wow. Get the
Fireball.
out in time.
I would have
No,
threw
the
a regular
projectile.
fireball, light one, into an EX one,
So smart,
and then a heavy one.
honestly.
That's what I would do.
And,
Oh,
you know it's crazy because
or
of
jab
that
jab special move.
interaction, characters
Yeah,
with
yeah.
projectiles are actually at a
Wait a minute,
big
is the game
advantage,
just mostly the
you
same?
know, 'cause they can go for those meats
That's why
and
you can
not
just
worry about
kinda
level
pick-
ones.
That feels kind of good.
Cause like I play Zangief, he is probably like one of the only characters that is like way different. Like you can't play Geef like how you play this other
Yes,
character.
sir. Get him dry.
You're not like shimming people and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yep, there it is, like we were talking
Manon
about.
is different
Do it
though.
again.
Actually just goes in for the
How is
pressure
she
instead,
different?
But there's that.
I'm not saying she's not. I'm just asking.
Now here we go. ODDP. He just wants to keep.
Well, she doesn't do
Oh,
crouch
the
medium
jump
kick
back
drive
when he
rush.
hit the Button in the air a little too early. It just whiffed.
That's weird.
What? You got fucking hit with proximity. Guys, let me tell you exactly how he got hit.
Soft, yeah.
He got hit with max range, drive rush proximity, and he wasn't expecting the proximity guard effect to be in range from that range. But it was in range. And that's why he got hit.
Samurai, the best Cambodian
That's fuck.
fighter
You
player.
really got to know shit like that in this game. You got to know it.
I mean, could be. Could be.
Oh, damn.
And Datapon, if I'm not mistaken, if you're talking about CEO, he got sent to losers 3-0 by NL, and then he lost to NL.
I don't know how some people only play one character ever,
3-0
as in they
again.
never even try anyone else.
3-1, so.
Yeah, he lost the Punk lost.
That's
the-
because you didn't play Street Fighter 4.
I mean,
You couldn't
Punk
play-
was playing fantastic.
And you guys don't
He was
get it,
playing
man.
Like a monster, but NL was just. He
You guys
ate
don't
his
get it, bro.
beatings That morning, dude.
Like you,
There was. We'll get into that when we get.
that
there.
was like a real. That was like.
Remind me in the chat for sure.
Okay.
Noah looking pretty strong right now. We're gonna get a bunch of throw loops, honestly. And
Oh, you did play it?
Forcing Samurai to make a breakthrough with maybe an uppercut. That could have been huge. He could have done.
Like
punch
you,
medium
you
kick,
weren't out
delayed.
here just drive rushing and
I
shit.
mean, he could've used
Is he
the
actually
scissor
dead?
kick
No, he's not
eventually,
dead.
but it's gonna be
Oh
level
shit!
3
You know
here.
what? Noah might
It's
win
gonna
this.
hurt
He's
quite
gonna
a
do
bit.
wake up EX cycle crusher, in a wake up EX. He's gonna spin it, bro.
Almost that burnout as well. Oh, he.
Whoa,
Samurai
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Try to go for the command.
That's GG's.
Really just go for that. Now,
Both
Oh,
players lose
that
because they're
counts.
both
That counts for
dead.
Samurai.
Wait, no, actually, both players
wow,
win.
You know what? even if
Because
you
the
know
game wants
DP
to be
can't beat me, just do it
inclusive,
anyway, 'cause if they
which
miss
allowed
time
Samurai to win.
and you trade, you might win. Oh no.
GG's.
That's wild.
Oh my goodness.
But see, to me, both
If he had
characters
a-
are dead,
if he
which
had
means
beaten
no one wins.
Enough. If he had done something
That's how it
else,
works in my
like
head.
probably
Oh, both
yeah,
characters
yeah.
died? That means both players
Oh, yeah,
lost.
yeah, that was
But that would be
definitely
fucked up, though.
mistiming from Noah right there. But again, like literally, since that's a trade, he was off by a single frame. If he had just pressed the heavy button one
He
frame
just had to
earlier,
crush her?
He would have won.
No.
If he had hit
You know
standing
why?
slam kick, he would have won. But he wanted to go for the heavy punch, and it cost him.
Because DP beat Cycle Crusher.
Yeah, that's
Because
kinda
it's
rough.
actually...
That actually is kinda
Wait,
rough.
EX Cycle Crusher?
Oh, that's brutal.
or the
brutal,
regular one?
brutal. What were you saying
Actually,
about the Punk NL?
Regular EX Cycle Crusher up close is not
Actually,
airborne.
I think they're gonna
Did
have
you
to
know
play it
that?
out again.
Wait, really? Wait, why?
That's so weird. But yeah, the regular one is airborne right away. CA is invul, 18 frames, no?
During official CPT, in the case of a double KO,
Isn't his CA
it might
an
just
air
stand
attack, though?
as a
Or, like, isn't it airborne?
gimmick. But we'll see
So the
if we're
regular
actually gonna
DP
get
would
the
just beat it,
official
right?
I'm gonna actually
If he did it
check that out
late,
right
anyway.
now, CPT ruling.
It's
In that
not like-
situation,
it's
it was
not
so
the-
scrambly. Yeah.
It's not the they both get one. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay.
Let me see. Let me look at this real quick. I already have the stuff out.
Also, shout out
Hey,
to Dual
a
Kevin.
draw
What's
game.
going on, Dual Kevin?
Both of them are my favorite.
In this game means that both players
Oh,
win.
yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
But a draw game in SF5, I think both players lost. And then I don't remember what a draw game was in SF4. That shit barely happened.
3.6 says Shen Khan here. If a battle ends in a draw,
Oh,
game,
both
the
players
result of
losing
that battle
basically
shall
means
be
that no one.
null and
It's just a
void,
draw.
And the battle shall be played
Yeah.
again with the same character and control type. There you
Sick.
go.
Pretty awesome. Good. More games.
Shout out to Shen Khan as well, guy who's always running the Unga Down Under. Doing a lot
All right,
of
who
work
we got
with
next?
that, Australian scene, and also being quite a good player himself.
Oh shit, that was losers.
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
We already
Noah's
get more
out.
games. I like that.
Yeah. All right.
Even
And
better.
then Samurai has to fight Zach Boz.
Melendez mentions that
He-
we
he's
all
probably
have
gonna
two
beat Zach
Kevins
Boz.
inside all of us. I
Hey,
don't
Zach
know
Boz,
about
if you're in the
that.
chat, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not touching that.
just you know,
Nope.
just. It's not that I
That's
don't
all you
believe.
chat-
I'm just
that's all
saying, you know.
Kevin and chat, honestly.
I'm just
That's
saying,
all
bro.
you guys need to do. What
We-
was, we'll
anyway,
touch on it again in just a bit.
It's gonna be
Wanted to make
Samurai
sure
versus
detail was talked about. Either way,
Okay, yeah, yeah, for sure.
versus
Noah getting
Chris
another chance
T.
to
I
live.
think
Type
in
it
grand
Type
finals.
it in the thing. In the
I don't know who's gonna win that shit. That's gonna be a good match.
I do want to harp on it a little bit when we get to
Oh,
Samurai.
Oh wait, what the fuck? Why are they still playing?
No, the thing
Oh,
before-
NL.
What the fuck? They changed the rules in the game. If it's
He's
a
alive, plus frames,
Bro.
and that, plus and plus actually with the
in the
back
game,
roundhouse,
if it's a
Samurai
draw game, both players win.
away, but counter hit yet again.
But they changed it
Oh, this is tough.
to where both
Just
players
walked right up to
lose,
neither of them
which
press
means it's
button.
a draw game.
Drive rush with punish on that overhead. But that
Yeah.
was far overhead. I don't
It
know
doesn't
if Samurai
count,
meant to
bro.
do
In the
that.
game,
So, I genuinely think so.
Okay. And
if you're running sets
Ooh.
in ranked, and it's a draw game, I swear, like if it's 1-0 and then
Fine with
it's a
Prodigy.
draw
Not
game, I
really
think
in
the
a
person
position
who
to try
had
to
one
pursue
win
offense,
wins
but he's trying to
the whole
tempt the
set.
issue a little bit. He's gonna be
So
back
shouldn't
away.
they just do it exactly like how the game does it?
I do feel like Bison is a character that can't survive in the burnout as easily.
Or
as
should they do it
Bison
exactly
is.
like how the
Yeah,
actual
just
game
can't
does
beat
it, or should they just have their own?
Such a great.
What's that?
you know,
CPT rules say that
solely
draw game equals game
defensive,
doesn't count. Gotcha. Okay.
time-wasting
Never
tool.
mind then.
True.
Ooh, that's
If you
dead.
get in on him, he is in trouble. And speaking of in trouble,
Was it always like that?
Yeah, just like you said before.
In this
down
actual
a
game,
lot
yes.
In that round,
But in the CPT, no.
found a way to come back. So
And then in SF5, I
he's
don't
really
remember.
good
Probably
at
not
just
though.
taking his moments to take you out. Very, very Kobe Bryant like, I will say.
Yeah, that check was amazing. Oh, hey,
Yeah.
fucking jump dive kick. Jump dive kick with Kuma blows up Bison's crouch heavy punch. Yo, you did that?
Scary.
Bruh.
Wow, just believing, hey, you know what might mess
Oh,
up?
that was a nice jump in. Nice block as well. That was an SF4 Bison jump in. You guys remember that shit?
But we've seen that hasn't caused any problems. And
Nice.
He's got 3.
Oh, what?
Oh, again.
How you get hit by that? He definitely fucked up.
Just chip
Oh.
Did he get him?
Oh, he hella got him.
I don't think he's
James.
dead though.
Is this good?
Oh, he's
Damn, he's dead.
More life to spare. Look at that.
Oh, you lost like that, bro? Fuck.
Bison's posing at the end of that, but I'll tell you what. Phase 2.
Oh my God.
Samurai 3-0 against Noah.
Damn, that
Damn,
fucking
son,
sucks. That shit was 3-0, bro.
It was like
That was
3-0
God
and
damn.
3-0
4-0,
and
my
1.
bad.
Technically, you're right.
Wait, you can't really say it was 4-0 because that was a draw.
But yeah, I mean, so very important for Akuma. If you do
No,
stand
if
right kick,
anything,
drive
it's
versus
4-1.
Raging Demon, that
But-
will connect. If you do crouching
Yeah.
medium kick,
If
drive
you want to do
versus
that,
cancel,
it's 4-1.
They have it set up so that it is perfect.
Oh, it's 3-0. Wait, 3-0-1? No, it's 3-1-1.
Right out of block stuff.
No, sorry.
Unless you can delay
3-1-0.
the Raging Demon by 1 or 2 frames, which
Yeah.
is not
3 wins,
easy to do.
1 draw.
But I have a whole
0
video on that, so if you
0
actually wanna
losses.
check that out,
There you
on
go.
YouTube.com/JChenza, you can actually check out my tech to be able to do crouching medium kick drivers cancel the Raging Demon, which I haven't seen anybody use, and I think is really valuable. So
Sick.
because
Damn
also the other cool thing about
Damn,
it
so
is
he
crouching
really has
medium
a
kick drivers cancel, and they
a
hold
solid
up
strat
back,
for fighting. Bro, I feel like his playstyle counters
all
Noah pretty bad.
automatically timed to catch you out of the pre-jump frames. So it's like
He
it's a
just
really
Noah
powerful
just
mechanic,
can't.
honestly.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
5 more codes
He just
left.
stays away
As
from
you
Noah.
mentioned in here.
And
Okay,
then
cool,
whenever
cool,
Noah
cool.
overextends and
Mr.
tries to go
Mustopheles,
in,
what's going on with the
he just
$20
gets whiff
donation?
punished or some shit.
Damn. Let's
$20
go.
and a quarter. You get it correct. My man used the code and he gave $20. I appreciate you big time, Mr. Mustopheles, man. You've been
Fair, fair.
really reposting.
But
a lot of,
Akuma is very
stuff
good at
that you
walking
post
away
events,
from
so I
that
appreciate you putting
situation that
visibility
Noah
out
likes
there.
to be in.
Always love, and thank you so much for your generosity.
Also,
Again,
being able to walk
whenever
away
you guys
from
have the
someone
financial
drive
means
rushing
to
at
do
you
so, feel free to
allows
do so
them
and
to.
contribute the
It
pot.
kind of makes their drive
Bam,
rush
there it is. All of
button
our
whiff,
codes
and then
have
when that
been
happens,
used
they're kind of
up.
fucked.
Hey, successful mission, everybody. You guys are doing a phenomenal job. I appreciate y'all for real, and the
we-
players do too.
Noah holds
My
up and
number
forward.
went back
Yeah.
up to 4 codes remaining.
Hey,
I
what
don't
is
know
in
what's
he?
going on,
Oh,
but,
the glasses?
let's just make sure that they're all
Look at this
used up.
smile on
Shout outs
on
to
Bae.
Roman Lover, 89, who has donated $5.
That's a funny
he donates
smile,
to
bro.
So many different events. Shout outs to him. What a wonderful guy. out
Looks
there.
like he's
Thank
about
you
to
very
fucking.
much. And thank you to the Zenny guys as well. As you can see here, save 10% with the side
Projected
bar
has Zach
code,
Boss beating Chris T.
Level up.
So is Chris T in grand finals an upset?
And,
No.
shout outs to the Zenny
I didn't
guys
think
because
Zach
they
Boss
have,
was gonna beat Chris T.
I've never owned more than a single pair of glasses in my life. And Zenny sent me a bunch.
Geef does
and
5K, I think.
realized how
5K what?
convenient it
Oh,
is
his
to have,
his
like glasses in
his
every
CA?
room.
No, I think Zangief CA does
It's
like
kinda
4,800,
crazy.
something like that. Maybe it does less.
The other thing too.
Yeah, I think it-
one time I was talking to them, I was like,
It
"Hey,
either does
you see the glasses,
4,700 or maybe
but
48,
can I
maybe.
request more glasses wipes?" And they just sent me a bunch of glasses wipes, and I literally have one in every part of my room. So I'm never
CA is
at a point where I can't
5,300?
wipe
Is
my
it?
Glasses with one of their awesome, Zenny.
Zangief's
cloths over
CA is
here, so-
5,300
What's the other
damage.
side look like, James?
Oh, it's like the dragon stuff.
That's
over
what I'm
here,
talking
I don't.
so-
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't trust you
Look at
guys.
that, Look at that. Yeah.
The cherry blossom snake.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust
Oh
you
yeah,
guys.
it's a snake. I thought it was a dragon, but you're right, it's a snake. Okay, good call. Yeah, but shout outs to them.
I mean, I could check real
Seriously,
quick. You know what
for
I'm
an
saying? It's not
OCD
like
person
I mean, I got the
like me,
game
I
on,
used to
bro.
carry a
Like,
cloth with me, but then I would put it down somewhere. I have no idea. I would run through my house trying to. Where's my glasses? Like, but now I just have them all over my house, and I know never to take them away from that location. And so everywhere I go, if I'm in my bedroom, it's there. If I'm where I watch TV and eat, it's there. If I'm here at my gaming station, I have one. It's so nice.
Nice work. Yeah, I like that. Yo, Zenny really providing for a lot of us in the FGC. Now going back into it, yo, Zach getting the Chun-Li.
yeah, you guys didn't
back
see
to
the
the
number,
ring.
right?
I'm excited for it.
You guys didn't see the number, right? Hopefully, I alt tabbed quick enough to where you guys couldn't see that.
Season 2, that Chun-Li just kind of disappeared. Zach Boz was doing work with her, even you saw that earlier. You were talking
Say
about
sorry.
with the Kazan shooter trying to beat
Hey,
the
hey.
fireball. Didn't work out that time either.
I didn't say that you guys were wrong.
I mean, the Chun-Li's kind of disappeared.
I said it's not 5,300, right?
I'm curious to see what Zach Boz thinks.
Not 50.
of,
I was asking a question, bro. Screenshot it, shipped and clipped and shipped.
Or like, we saw with Juicy Joe.
That shit does 5,300. Why is it so trash when you do it in a combo? You got Ryu still out here doing twice that amount of damage, bro.
I mean, with how well he did over at CEO too. I think he did a
Yes,
phenomenal
that's
job.
right.
Taking down a lot of the big players. I'm surprised. I'm actually very upset that we didn't get to talk to him even more because that's a long journey. Either way, Zach
That
Boz-
move is so bullshit. I hate it.
I actually add.
Oh, lag.
No, what happened? Oh no, that should have been a kill.
Damn, you
combo
might
right
lose
there.
now.
And
Whoa!
Oh yeah, you can never get the juggle now.
What the fuck?
That was.
When did she get that?
You gonna tell me that wasn't sick? Cause that was sick.
That was sick.
What
I like
what
that.
a pickup. Zach Boston. Jesus.
God damn, Akuma's good, man. Fuck.
Oh man, that's like that.
Hey, there's no. I don't think
Right
Ryu's
there.
better than him.
That's just like all in there. Nice.
But maybe. But Ryu has more health though. Also, Ryu has like better chip sequences. Actually, I don't even think he has that either.
If he walked from the airport to the venue again, he did, but it was way closer than the Capcom Cup. Okay, so it wasn't comparable.
That's fair. Oh. Yo, you threw the fireball out. Zach Boss sitting on 2 bars could be pretty deadly. I think. I don't think that's what Samurai forced out. Ooh, that was mad delayed.
Akuma can chip from
Oh,
DR.
what a
Yeah, he
block.
can. But I mean, Ryu can just chip, just period though.
Yeah. It's interesting.
No, I think Ryu has.
obviously,
Yeah,
like
Ryu probably has
Tatsu
better chip.
into the
I'm pretty.
sweet
Ryu can do
physics
standing
aspect
heavy
of
punch
it
in the
before. I
medium
feel like we've just seen Samurai
Hashogeki
go
from
the
like a distance
medium
away in the
Tatsu
safe,
most of the time.
and it's a true block string.
Oh, just gonna spend
That's
it
pretty
all.
good.
Make
You
sure
kinda
to
have
hit the
to.
round. Yeah, make sure you get that round.
Especially with that routing, you really have to. You
Damn.
can't take a chance with trying to let
Domed.
With that much life left, too,
Ryu
on
can
your
combo
point,
and block.
that's-
Hey,
was
that
wild.
fucking
I like
tweet
that.
was so funny. Kami, the Luke player from the East Coast.
Bro, and just doesn't
He was like,
fly a
Ryu's
lot
out.
of pressure
Ryu
around.
players are out here doing full combos on block.
Very efficient. And it's kind of what Chubby wants to do. Definitely has some strong normals here.
Hey, say it's not true. I dare you.
Here we go again. Oh,
Anyone
three,
thinks that's
why
not
the
true, bro?
level
Wait,
three?
what?
He wants to go everything here because I think he's trying to gain a lot of that drive gauge back.
Kami's hilarious. Yeah, he is.
No, you're establishing mad dominance.
That
Well,
dude is
actually,
funny
no,
as
it
fuck.
is definitely your point. Is
Someone in the chat was literally trying to argue about it. Someone literally brought up Punk somehow in this tweet.
Crouch medium kick.
Bro,
Blow the
Twitter is
shimmy.
fucking weird, man.
Jackboss taking game number 1.
He was like arguing. Someone literally brought up Punk.
This is actually
Somehow.
developing to be quite the.
It's like, where did they even come from?
I
Like,
like that.
he's talking about
Again,
Ryu, bro.
A huge changeup, right? Or actually, not a huge changeup. It's technically double elimination, double jeopardy. Jeremy, get
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
brain and keep it in your skull.
Damn,
Oh,
Zach
dude.
Ball's about to take out Samurai?
Jackboss did take
The
it
fuck?
originally 3-0 over Samurai.
I think Zach
So
Boss
Samurai's gotta figure something out.
Heard me say that
Looks
he's
like
not
he
going to
already
beat
got that
Samurai, and he
character
kind of
select,
like fueled his
Samurai's
fire.
character is a little bit blocked
Now
off
he's
there. I
angry.
wonder if maybe he's gonna try
Wait,
to
did I play Zach Boss?
I don't think he would.
No, I think I played Zach Boss
don't
in
think he
ranked.
would. I don't think he has it in him
Okay.
to do it right now.
Not
Not enough experience.
not in an
with the
actual
character
match.
yet, basically.
Oh, not in an actual tournament match. In ranked though.
I'm not sure. I don't know if that's the case. Truly, I think it's more so specifically for this matchup. I don't know if he's gonna be.
James Chin getting that water.
Okay. Fair enough.
How are you
All
feeling
right,
about
well, Samurai actually much better.
that? Good, good. You know what?
Hydrate.
I got you.
Hydrate,
I
guys.
need to do that because I need to go to the gym.
Hydrate.
Anyways, you're right. Everybody take some time out. You know, Samurai, he's taking his time, right? He likes to do the full breather, calm himself down, get ready for the next one.
Of course,
This
James
time-
Chin drinks Arrowhead.
Hydrate in the meantime. too.
My friend used to call that bear nut water.
Absolutely.
He
When
was
they had it
terrible
for
for
a
that.
while, that it would just kind of be an automatic.
He said a
you
bear
know,
was
hydrate
nutting
message in the
upstream
chat.
in the
It's
water.
actually kind of useful. So.
He hated
Because
Arrowhead
I have
too.
definitely
That's
played
that's some
before
crazy ass shit to say,
and
isn't it?
not paid attention.
That's OD. Yeah, he
My
said
throat starts to hurt. You know that thing that hangs to the
He's
back
not
of your throat,
wrong.
like swells up and stuff. It's really
that
bad.
shit was
So,
crazy.
All
bro.
right.
He's tr- oh my god.
you know,
Arrowhead
you
is
don't think
nasty.
Everybody wanted to hear about that? Come on, man.
I don't know. Maybe.
He had me crying with that shit,
I didn't
man.
know you would give that information out for free, is all. That's all.
True,
Oh,
fair
man.
Enough, fair enough. I usually charge quite a bit for that. So dealing with the thing hanging in the back of my throat. So yeah. Anyways.
Whoa.
Being able to charge
Yo,
the rest
hey,
of that
yo.
super is pretty damn good in that damage, in that damage department. What is happening, James? What is happening?
All I know is shout out to MF Slayer. What's going on, sir? How you
That's
doing?
our goat. That's our goat.
We only drink Saratoga.
Oh yeah. I tried
Yeah,
it
we only
again.
drink Saratoga in this stream,
Might
guys.
work out again.
He-
He's like 0 for 3 on that, but he doesn't care. No, he hasn't gotten hurt.
But you know what I should do for the next World Warrior? I'm getting a Saratoga bottle, and I'm using that as my source of hydration.
Literally.
Hopefully I win the next one. Hopefully I win the next one.
You know,
But oh fuck, but Zangief is ass though. See, that's kind of a problem.
Ducks, brother.
That's kind of an issue, guys.
I call them birds. I call them they're birds.
Yeah, you're dead.
Right? I mean, duck's a bird.
My God.
Oh no, I'm not doing no Saratoga ice plunge. I'm good on that shit. I'll just drink the water. It's fine.
My resident friend, Olaf,
I bet the price of Saratoga water went up too. Huh?
His favorite bird with the purple hair is named
What if they just
Peacock.
put
I was like,
tap
"What's
water
the
in that
other
shit?"
bird's name?" And they're like, doesn't have any names. And I was like, I think that's messed up. SNK
They put
bird.
hood tap water in Saratoga bottles,
Who's gonna win?
and that's what powers you up.
Oh, Akuma with more involved.
That's crazy.
There's the birds.
Use
there's the
Arrowhead water instead.
birds. Last one has the purple hair.
Most bottled water is tap, is it? It's reverse osmosis tap water.
I
God
love
bless.
Pichen. I love Pichen. Come on. Pichen's awesome.
Saratoga is just Costco hot dog water.
Oh,
No, it's
oh,
not,
man.
bro.
Has a level 2. Should be able to finish this off here.
I think hot dog water is good for you though when you're on keto.
Letting go of the light
Nah, I'm joking. I
like
just
that
made some
seems
random
so
shit up.
defensive intent in the corner, and that's a
Yo,
rough
Zach
one.
Boz beating Samurai? What is this?
Trying to find or actually finding a way to break that defense against Samurai. That
What
is
the fuck?
really well fought. At least at the
Chun-Li
moment.
fucking botting
Yeah, like I said,
Akuma?
all
Why
that
is this?
corner, like he sensed some sort of fear or something.
What
He
pro,
went
like what
for
is
two
giving
throws back to
Akuma
back,
trouble
off of
from
a drive rush, and caught Samurai off guard because remember Chun-Li doesn't have true
what is
throws.
giving Akuma
And
trouble?
then, just drive
From-
rush
oh, it's the
over
air
and- oh,
control.
The air throw again.
Bro, what the fuck? Chun-Li has an air throw?
I really like how her air
I feel like I've
throw
never
acts,
even seen that shit
how it, like,
before.
brings them back down and she finishes the throw on the ground. It's,
That was a good that was a
my
really
God.
good command throw.
Speaking of throws, what the hell?
That's kind of wild.
Teleport into throw out of nowhere. But
How the
Zach
fuck did
Boss
you not know she had an air throw?
there as well.
Cuz I've
There it is.
Bro, some of these characters that have air throws, it's like, why do you have that?
The exact
Fucking
result we
JP
saw
has an
right
air
at the top
throw.
of the show, Zach Boss, if he
Juri
wins
has
right
an-
now, ooh, he gets to assert his
Yeah,
dominance
she has an
over
air
Samurai's
throw, yeah.
Akuma.
Cammy has one.
Yeah, but a great perfect.
Cammy has an air
to
throw.
start the round and catch Zach Boss
What?
off guard.
Why?
Gets Samurai in the corner, but look
Mai?
at the crouch
Mai
heavy.
doesn't have an air wait, no, she does have an air throw. She
That
does.
range is really good because for
Yeah, it's
people
just
who are
weird,
the
man.
quick finish,
Like, how do they
their
decide?
fuse was kind of like that
All the
option
female
like
characters have air
anything
throws.
that has more than one hit,
Except for Lily.
more active frames, a lot of
And
people
then
will
Kimberly has
consume
a
themselves
command
into
air
the
throw.
second hits,
Which
with
is,
their
in my opinion,
autopilot
not as good as a regular air throw.
Oh,
Bro,
no.
what? He beat Samurai? Chris T won the whole tournament.
Damn. son.
Hey, congrats T. Chris T.
This guy's
Bro,
pretty-
Zach
this guy's
Boss,
pretty
bro,
damn
hey,
good.
Zach
Tell you
Boss,
what,
you better
Zach
thank me,
Boss,
man.
3-1
I doubted you, which
Samurai
gave you the fuel you
again,
needed to
son.
win.
Again.
Yeah,
You
That
can thank me
feels
later.
Difficult.
yeah. It's definitely gonna be something Samurai's gonna
Yo,
have to look
JP,
at,
Guile,
trying to figure out a
Cammy,
way
Chun,
to,
Juri, Mai, and Kim have.
challenge that there, but,
I don't know. I
again,
don't know if
look,
Kim has a
I've
regular.
always been
Kim, sorry.
one
I don't know if
Samurai's
Kim has a
biggest
regular
fan, so
command
I
throw.
can't help but be excited to see
Because
some
if you're
Chun
talking about,
back in action
or what
doing
am I
so.
saying?
Yeah.
Sorry, regular air throw.
By
But
the
if you're
way,
talking about like just any air throws,
trying to
Zangief
talk
should be the
about
first on that
angle
list
versus
because
something
his
that you wanted to talk about.
he has the best
Yeah, so
command
there was a
air throw
specific
in the game.
Cammy tech that was used
Wait, is that even true?
from
Because
the
you
side
can
of
combo
L
your
during
CA
moments
in the
where
Kimberly's.
Punk would
air throw,
try
so
to
maybe that one
hit
might be the best.
crouching Fierce specifically off of a counter hit.
Yeah,
There was a lot of
I
pushback if you had noticed. Somebody had highlighted it on Twitter.
Oh right, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Samurai
would
was
actually
doing
put
really
that
well the whole
NL
tournament and
had
just lost
actually
to
done a lot
fucking
of research
Zach Boss.
specifically towards what Punk's offensive tendencies are and found the right pushback button to force an awkward spacing from the counter hit. Now, I don't know for certain.
What if
it's
Zach
one of
Boz
those
wins?
issues Where,
That
um,
he might.
that would actually
Nah,
replicate the
I
same
don't
type
think
of
so.
results in spacing if it was a point blank
Nah.
bouncing heavy punch from the side of Cammy, or not.
Yeah, from-
but
Honda has an
What
air
I
throw? No, he
saw-
doesn't.
What I saw, I don't think it was. So it did look like it was a little farther away. Regardless if it's tech or not, just being aware of the fact that he
Fucking
might
liar.
miss and just having the punish right there on deck was it's pretty impressive. Because a lot of times when we get hit, we're just like, oh,
No, he doesn't.
you know, kind of thing. But to actively be aware.
Blanca has an
might
air
get to
throw.
Actually hit them So.
Hey, you didn't
That's
mention
Triumph,
Blanca,
by the way, for
Wolverine.
the raid. What's going on?
Wait, Rashid has another?
Yo.
Oh, he does.
Fellow
He does have
Kimberly
one.
Player Triumph out there, so.
No, he is
Nope.
definitely a Luke modern main, and
Oh,
also
okay,
mine,
okay.
and
Am I thinking of
possibly.
Am I thinking of somebody else?
Who
Okay,
else
I'm
has
sorry.
one? I bet
My
you
bad,
forgot
my
someone.
bad.
You're
Elena.
definitely gonna think
She
about
probably
it
has
now.
an
Yo,
air
happy
throw.
birthday, big dog. I actually
Oh
haven't been
shit,
able to,
he's
like,
going
check out the
Elena
stream. I was
frame
kinda
1
working, but
now.
Happy birthday. To
Hey,
my
isn't
boy,
Zach
Triumph.
Boz like the same age as Enzo the Hokage?
Easiest person to spot in the crowd. I'll tell you what, man.
Hey, look at this. Zach Boss
Not his
going
ass.
with Elena versus Chris T. He's got to reset
Demon
this.
Raid?
This is
You actually
obviously
caught that
grand
shit
finals.
Demon Raid, bro?
Just
The
needs
fuck?
To win one set. Zach Boss needs to win the 2 sets.
That shit's called Demon Flip.
That's right. It's gonna be a pretty big deal, right? Going into the very first.
Fuck Chris T?
World
Why?
War. Oh yeah, I love that change.
What do you do?
Oh, the counter hit knockdown.
Yeah, I'd much rather just take it knockdown.
I'd imagine Chris saying,
"Okay, the
"Fuck
DI,
me."
don't worry about that last statement."
What you saying,
You're
fuck
done
me
with the
for?
damage."
I mean, didn't
What's
they
that
say
meme with
was
50
supposed to
Cent?
be a nerf to
No, it's
Ken,
easier
so
for
you
chat.
can't get the
Oh,
light
gotcha.
kick into DP or something like that, but
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I
Damn.
think that's a buff for the rest of the cast. Is what I meant.
Bro, how the
Okay,
fuck is
okay,
Ken
I see,
bad?
I see. You like that? Because
How is Ken the worst
show
Shoto?
Still sees you a little bit as a Ken player, but yeah, okay, my bad.
Oh, that's season 1.
Hey, what does it mean if you're the worst Shoto?
That's where I made the mistake.
If the
That's
best Shoto is number 1, and then the second best one is number 2, and then the third best one is number 3 on the tier list.
that's not a safe
What does
Shoto.
being the worst Shoto even mean at that
Wouldn't
point?
right there. Right? Yeah, not a safe
It like
Shoto.
has
You
zero
can
meaning.
back
It's like
dash
who
and get out
what,
of
who
throw.
cares?
Chris has all the mix-ups regardless. Okay, roll. Yep. Okay, get the throw.
It's
back.
like saying you're the
Yeah,
poorest, you're the third poorest billionaire.
Really plus on that mallet smash there.
It's like who what? Who the fuck?
Oh dear. What is she doing? Holy crap.
A lot of damage, James. A lot of damage.
And
Praying for Sagat top or sorry, 2B the number 4.
Level 1 super.
Look, I already told you what Sagat's going to be like. You want to know?
probably not, 'cause that's
He's gonna be
definitely
like-
cancel into the level
His
3
fireball is
slot.
going to be in between Guile's fireball,
Nice.
worse than
Right
Guile's,
counter hit,
but better than
rush
Akuma's.
cancel.
Because you're not allowed to have a better fireball than Guile.
Oh,
That's just the way Street Fighter works.
fortunate. 'Cause like I said, she's got a lot of crazy
Especially if
moves
you're a
off
command
the
throw.
wall. And
Or
she
sorry, a
goes,
command
cancels the
fireball
hits
character.
into that spin side.
Whoa, that's a really good anti-fireball move right there. What? Really good.
That's the part of her gameplay
Like probably
that
even better than Manon.
you know, it can kind of loop into itself. If you can use the variety that she has really well, it can be very confusing. But
Oh yeah, Sagat will
sometimes you
definitely
just
have
also
crouch
feel
medium
level
kick,
3, like,
drive
you
rush,
get
100%.
drained to About 20% of your life. And
Oh my god.
100%.
Oh, he dropped it. And the ducks are free now. Oh,
You didn't even
I
have
don't
to do
know.
that.
Yeah, I don't know if it
Could
matters.
just fucking threw an
because
EX fireball in the.
clearly he had burned
I don't know
out.
why
It's a really
characters
bad
that have
situation
guaranteed
for
chip
Zach Boss there.
sequences
And is he gonna switch back? Oh, yeah,
even,
he's
like,
already
take
switched
risks
back
at
to
all
Chun-Li. That
when they
was
can just burn you
fast.
when they can just kill you with like
I don't
OD
wanna
fireballs.
dismiss the damage output that Elena has because in the corner it's pretty substantial to mark.
Sagat is fun to
I
play.
think most of the action though existing.
He's very
mid-screen and her
simple.
Not getting those big openings is the reason.
He's always simple in every game too.
But a lot of the demos out there that I've seen, a lot of the
Or let me not say he's simple. Let's say
provide a lot of proof
Sagat
that she does pretty decent
plays.
damage. It's just hard to get the first opener. Genuinely.
He's kind of like Guile.
When I teach people learning Street
He's like the
Fighter, you know,
command
a lot of
version.
people
He's
are
like the
"Here's this
command
cool
version of
combo."
Guile,
And
basically.
I'm like,
That's
a
what he
good
feels
combo,
like.
But you gotta learn combos that are from.
But he's like
legit
his buttons are way better than Guile's.
starters
Though.
that can land in a real match. you
Maybe
know?
not way
Those
better.
are more important than anything.
That standing heavy kick goes crazy though.
Now you have to guess off of that drive rush crouching medium from the striker throw. Zach Boss better than
He's
Needle.
JP with a better fireball for sure.
Wake up buttons right there.
Ooh.
I mean, and then Chris just
I
did
think
it
JP's
low-lock.
fireball
He's got
has a lot of
high, he did
versatility
kill
though.
without the
'Cause, like,
super,
it can be a
yeah,
high, a low,
smart
or
choice.
fake.
Again,
Or
when your
just a
combo is
just a regular
scaled
fireball,
lot,
right?
Quantity of hits becomes
Or no, I think JP's fireball's always either high or low. It's never like a mid. No teleport or full screen command grab? True.
That's why Bison's paint the fence
True.
does so
Yeah,
much
he won't
damage
have
in
that.
CVS too, right?
Oh,
'Cause it's just
but what if
scaled
Sagat's
all
low
that
tiger
out.
shot is a low attack, so you have to crouch block it?
Ooh, wake up OD Tensho.
That would be crazy, huh?
Kind of tough to manage. I feel Chris T has that the right idea against Zach Boss.
It's not a crazy idea.
Sir. I like that
JP's
it's a couple
JP
stages
already has
instead
a.
of going through the full OD legs.
There's a character in the game with
I love
with a
that.
high and a low fireball
Yeah,
already.
it's the first
It's
time we've
JP.
seen Zach Boss actually use
So
that bomb.
since that's already in the
It's
game,
so good.
it's not a crazy idea that Sagat would
legs
have
is
that.
Fast and it reaches far too.
Oh yeah, Terry's heavy fireball.
2 meters,
No, no,
so
no, no.
that's always gonna be the concern.
I forgot what it's called. Pyro wave or something. Something like that. I forgot.
Oh, this is tough.
One of Terry's fireballs is a low though.
Oh, he got
Damn.
Oh,
Level 2?
no, and Chris should be able to take it from there. And, you know, Zach was doing such a great job crouch blocking. the-
Ground
the
wave.
movements
Thank you.
and the
Yeah, that
movements,
move.
and then
That's a
when
low.
Chris just came in with a light punch.
Chris was
instead.
going in right there.
Just hit Zach
He was like,
before-
"You're gonna take this
I think
crouch
Zach
medium
might
kick
be
drive
countered.
rush."
Just got hit.
The lack of matchup knowledge might have helped Zach Boss. What do you need to know in this matchup?
Zach Boss woke up with
Jinrai?
a problem again. This is something that Chris has got to pay
Where's
attention
Chris T from?
to. Maybe try to go for
Victorville,
some true mediums,
California.
you know?
Perhaps you might be honest. Okay, yeah, I had to check that drive rush. It's not gonna be free, right?
Oh wow, punish counter reached. That crouching medium kick from Chun Li. Ooh.
Oops.
Yeah, thinking about it, you know, with the
That
light
fucking
medium
back
kicks,
heavy-
the OD
back
light
medium
kick
kick.
and the
What? Zach Boss fighting back?
crouching heavy kick, they really
Yo.
fucked up Chun Li's whiff punch game now that I think about it.
Chris T wants
They
to
really
win
did,
this
man.
bad, bro.
There we go, Zach Boss. Getting the game on the board.
Chris T from the Boonies.
A big change up in consideration what had happened prior. Chris T at 3-0, excuse me.
Wow, 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 wow.
Previously in winners finals. Zach Boss now slowly starting to figure out like when and where to pick his spots against Chris T is pretty significant.
Damn,
right?
bro.
I think majority of the time Chris just really checked them with.
I gotta cook some food before it gets too late.
the
This
spacing
tournament is
game
lasting too
mostly.
long.
I know this sounds really, really shallow when it comes to analysis, but like, dude, Chris T was navigating the hell out of Chun Li's normals and whiff punishing with standing light kick. I kid you not. Or even with like other normals like crouching medium punches. That's one of the more used counter poke tools that we've seen in his arsenal. So seeing the change up now with the pace of Zach Boss, it's gonna be difficult to maintain because now Chris T is gonna be aware of your. Oh, so I thought aware of your strategy. I totally lied to all of you. I'm a liar. I'm a liar.
Now a counter poke right there.
Wait,
Again,
what is happening with Zach Boss?
doing
It's
some
like
work
he's
here in this
awakened.
neutral
He still
footsie
needs to
game.
reset the bracket
Yeah,
though,
beautiful.
in order to win.
Stick
That's a
using
lot of
that
work.
standing heavy punch where he hasn't used, so you're trying to stay outside
That's
of
a
that crouching
fuckload of
medium
work.
kick range, and the heavy punch
But
comes out of
oh wait a
nowhere.
minute, I just remembered something.
I like that.
I don't think Kin players like Chun-Li.
More control now.
Like
Zach
fighting
Boss
her.
actually using his meter
Uh-oh,
so
that's
well.
bad for
At this
you.
Point, that's fine.
That's really
-2,
bad.
You just walk away.
Damn, that backdash is fucking good.
Yeah,
Counter
there you go.
hit.
That standing light kick DP. Leaks after. Oh,
That
yeah,
standing
okay,
light
this is
punch.
the burnout harder to
Wow, he's really holding his ground.
Oh, nice check on the.
Oh, what a
And
fucking
the
bait.
neutral jump.
I'll be right back, guys.
Chun Li jumps high too. I'm surprised that actually caught as a punish counter in time.
I agree. I definitely agree. Oh, it makes me so nervous. He wants Zach Boss to spend that level 2, right?
Yeah.
He's definitely enticing me. He's like, go ahead, spend it. Push the button.
Try to fight out with that Kosho in the corner. I'm sorry, Kikoken. The Kikoken.
You're a good That was pretty good. That got me pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Oh, and you know what? Chris T got Zach Boss pretty good right there.
It's gonna go.
What's
Exact
up?
similar situation that we've seen from Chris T from
Oh.
the first exchange.
Yeah, that's gonna be the round right here. Doesn't even need any of that super meter. What's up, Ringe? What's going on, man? Always happy to see him at the events.
What up? Good to see
I
you.
didn't get to commentate with Ringe this weekend. Kind of sad.
Ha!
when I think about it.
Boy, me neither. 2 events straight, man. They're gonna be doing dirty.
Yeah.
Level 3 incoming, a lot of
Oh!
damage, and also the burnout.
Ow.
Yo, forcing. Actually, drive rush forward. Block string, drive impact. Do it.
How do you even
Oh.
think of doing that?
That's crazy. Someone just got bodied.
Ah, here we go. Look at this damage. Oh. Chris T tried to go 2 to 1. Remember, Oh, the chip. I was like, no, it was too late. But the chip was there, and Chris T up 2-1. And remember, this is still the first set. Chris on the winner's side. He just needs to take this set, and he will draw first blood in the U.S. Canada West World Warrior with a lot of points to start off.
Looking at it right now, but Zach Boss, who knows, man? He could tie it up 2-2, a little bit shy. So that's really smart too. We've seen a bunch of that happen over at CEO. Drive rush with grab and trying to bait the other person into falling for it, right? Into falling for the tech. A lot of the top players have been falling for that. Mid-air? No, he's not gonna get a juggle off that, unfortunately. That would have been sick if there was like a juggle save, honestly.
Like, I guarantee you, he was trying to look for the whiff punish on a normal with the lightning kick, so he saw the dragon lash. His brain is already on OD legs, and so that was just the first thing that came out, and it worked, you know?
I think that's fair.
That's what happens to a lot of players out there. I saw Vi one time, like, DP a Balrog dash punch, because he was, like, looking for something else, but it just worked, you know? Kind of a situation.
That's my goat right there.
Oh, the chip damage. Ow!
It hurts. 2 bars apiece. This is going to be pretty interesting considering Zach Voss, with the early aggression, being able to dictate the pace away from the fireballs. But Chris T, again, he's pushing the agenda. He's like, push the damn button. Let me see you spin at level 2. Oh, that's huge. Against the legs.
Yep. And again, it's not a true safe jump right there. So, yeah, you see Zach Voss just crouch block in that situation.
Oh, snap. DC got my beat for the third cheese. That's for you, Kevin. That's for you, brother. Oh, no.
How much meter does he have to spend? You think he has? Oh, he's not going to spend any. He's like, I have such a big life lead that I am just going to try to finish you off and save my meter for the next round.
It's kind of tough.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Okay. Air to air.
Chris not even opting to press the fireball. Already stole the fireball.
Oh,
Damn!
That's rough. Oh, no. He was baiting the ODDP. He was baiting the ODDP on the, drive rush cancel option select.
Possibly? I thought that was a raw drive rush. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, was it a raw drive rush? Oh,
I thought it was.
Okay. Someone in the chat, let me know if I just read that wrong. My apologies.
Maybe I'm getting old, James. Maybe I'm just an oh boy.
You know, it's okay. We're all getting old. That was ominous as hell, dude.
A little bit. So is this ending? Wait a minute. One more sequence counter hit, if anything. Try to bait out. Could have been it. Chris Tarian looking at championship point. And the throw is going to be it. Unironically enough, not via throw loop.
Yeah. I mean, Ken, again, I know a lot of people. Look, I'm going to take the time to tinfoil hat thing again. But,
hello.
You know, the way that they did Elena's throw loop, needing a resource in 1 frame perfect. Ken has that 1 frame perfect. They tweaked Rashid's, they tweaked Ed's, and I feel like they're experimenting right now and trying to see how it all works before they just slap on a throw loop solution right here. They're definitely thinking about it. And what's cool though is like I said this on Twitter and a lot of people agreed, so I'm glad I'm not the only one who's thinking that way, honestly. So
I was gonna say, no, James, you're crazy, bro. You're crazy, man. No, I mean, all hats off for sure to all the players coming in for like top 8 too. And that was not an easy feat. I feel like, Chris Tarian coming in, despite what the score says, all over the place. He's at 3-0, 3-0, 3 some. I was gonna say 3-2. Am I tripping?
Bro, I just want to.
It was 3-1. Sorry, my mistake. 3-1. Hello.
I just want to add over here, shoutouts to Merlin's Magic for a $7.50 donation, but then Rotary Lover with another $22.81, and then another $27.19. Prize pool all the way up to $100.
Wow.
Yeah, so there you go. Shoutouts to Rotary. Like I said, man, that guy is a homie, man. He hooks it up for all the players, and I think that's really, really cool.
What's really wild about it is we talked about the prize pool a bunch. You guys are definitely doing a very, very significant contribution towards the prize pool, and we appreciate you guys. Just in case you guys didn't know, Chris Tarian now securing a bunch of points going into the rest of his season for World Warrior. With the way that starts up now, he could very well find himself towards Capcom Cup 12, because that was a very, very dominant performance. Again, I want to highly encourage everybody that's currently watching, especially if you are on the up and up with a lot of your events for the West Coast. Find the time to come out for World Warrior because
Yeah.
being able to fly out to Japan off of this circuit is a pretty huge ordeal. And right now, Chris Tarian totally on top of it. Zach Boss on top of it as well, getting second place, and even Samurai too. So everybody else going through it, Axel, Noah, JB, Enzo, Dr. Danny Pham, obviously well appreciated to watch you guys play. They're doing their due diligence, making sure that they get as much as they can from their region. And you know what? It's a beautiful thing. Everybody here gets paid out, right? We talked about the prize pool a bunch. $1,000 for first place, and all the way down to the
Fuck,
bottom.
I missed it. Who won? Chris?
Between 7 and 8.
I told you guys.
Yeah, good.
For the finals, right? For the finals and for the World Warrior, right?
Did they interview Chris?
Not for, is it that?
Wait, no, they
not-
only
not
give
for
you an
each
interview
week,
when you
right?
win the whole thing. Huh?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't.
Yeah,
At least I don't think so. But
Chris
if it
like,
is,
Chris is like, can you clarify, please? You know.
that'd be kind of sick. That'd be kind of godlike.
I mean, shout outs honestly to Chris T. Really happy to see him doing well here. Again, you know.
I'm gonna have to switch
see him
characters,
in-
guys.
Saw him at Combo Breaker, saw him at CEO, and you know, like I keep telling him, man, gotta carry that SoCal.
I wanna
torch,
switch to
man.
hitbox,
Like,
though.
I want to see him going out there and blowing people.
I don't
up
think I
all
really
the
have
time,
any
so-
issues playing hitbox
now,
with
I mean, I'm sure he's trading with Meta RD all the time, so it's just I'm
with
sure he's
like
just-
Akuma
it's gonna
or
get
like
stronger
any
and
non-Zangief character,
stronger.
basically.
So,
Yeah, I mean, pretty fair representation in regards to actually the split between SoCal and NorCal is pretty almost even, with the exception of Dr. Danny Pham just being in general Pacific Northwest. So
right. Yeah.
that I'm loving the representation right now. Obviously, we can do much stronger as a unit. I feel like we have so much more to work towards. Let's have a really good season 3, huh, West Coast? Let's
Unethical?
have a really, really good
What?
season 3. Let's put ourselves back on the map. I feel like even stronger than ever, right? I know we are up there right now with like Nephew, Chris CCH, etc. But let's bring everybody up. You guys have been doing a fantastic job of hanging out with us. We appreciate you guys coming through from the top of the show. James Chen, obviously.
I want
always
Capcom
fun
to apologize and
work
then
with you.
take DR out of the
Any
fucking game.
last words?
I mean, just you know,
That would cripple,
obviously, we're playing these World
certain
Warriors.
characters-
It can be
certain
tough
players'
because
play
you wanna
styles.
Win this event, you want to get that trip to Japan.
Chris
but
T
the
has
more you
never
work
played
with
pad,
your fellow West
ever.
Coast players, the
He's
stronger
always
you're
been
all
an
gonna
arc-
become, right? So you know,
Mostly an arcade
I've
stick
always talked
player.
about this. The people that you play a lot and stuff.
Arcade stick.
Keep telling them, keep making them stronger, because that forces you to be stronger and not to rely on things that aren't real. You know, so
Yeah.
I would love to see West Coast.
Now, you're
just
probably-
continue to get stronger.
You might be thinking of a
and,
different kin player.
and start doing some serious damage all around the world. Honestly.
Yeah. Really excited to see it. You already got a glimpse of it, and you already know what it is. This is World War.
I don't give a fuck. I want
to
DR gone.
we will sure to keep you guys updated with the scheduling.
I mean,
as it stands right
nah,
now,
they
Chris
wouldn't.
T
They're not gonna do
certainly is
that.
dominant from the very
Japan
first
is.
It's been
All the
so
new
good
players
to
are
see
eating
Japan.
off of Drive
See
Rush,
you guys
bro.
for the next one. Be cool.
They're feasting off of that shit. You take that away, you literally. That's like taking a baby's bottle out of its mouth. When it's hungry. It. All right, guys, it's late for me though. I'm gonna go ahead and get going. Thanks for watching the tournament run though. We'll try to do better next time. They got me for now. Lucky Zangief is dog shit. All right, guys.